Hello everybody, what's up? This is the CCWC back finally after almost a year. I hate it. It is because I looked at the messages earlier on Wiz's thingy. The last time I spoke to him was for the previous episode, which was March of last year. That's how long it's been.
That's true. We did aim toward.
Speaking of which, who do we have tonight? We have the never-present Scarecrow.
Hello, everybody.
The ever-loving Lolicon, Opalman 100.
Oh, hi.
Our car-crazy Canadian, Bloody Thunder X.
It's the Royal Rumble! 30 people! Okay, hello.
And Mr. Payday himself, Game Wiz.
What do you mean? We did AM2R together.
Okay.
That was like 4 months ago.
Who are you talking to here?
You?
That's how he's
introing.
Oh, whatever.
I think it's all falling apart.
It probably has, but you know what? We're not doing a second take. Fuck it.
No, we're not.
If everybody, for
We're
those
not.
of you who are going to be watching the network for audio and stuff, are you ready to press play?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I don't have the network, so I can't.
I know you're not. I'm talking to the ones that they do. All right, so we're gonna get started on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
It's the Royal Rumble.
Enjoy this, people. It's been fuck.
I am. I'm not gonna do that dumb intro I did again. So
Yeah, this is very much a 90s WWE intro, right?
Are you okay, Turbo?
Here's the thing, though. This is actually the first 90. This is the first episode for the 90s now because technically we did the WCW thing, but with the WWF pay-per-views, this is the first one we're doing that was part of the 90s. So took a long time to get here. But
Fine.
whatever.
Yeah, because wasn't the WCW stuff the last thing we did?
It was. I don't know if it was the last
we
thing.
did the first Nitro.
No, we did the first 3 episodes of Nitro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Mhm.
well, here's the thing. You got to remember the first couple of years of Nitro, or even the first year it might have been, the shows were only an hour long, and take out commercials, you got like 45 minutes an episode, so pretty easy watch, actually.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, like I say, it has been.
Whereas we got a whole.
Commercials whatsoever.
I assume it's Vince McMahon currently running down who's on the show.
It's Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally made it to the 90s, gentlemen.
Yeah.
He sounds like
Finally.
he's firing everybody because he's got that "you're fired" voice.
yeah.
That's three fucking years. 3 fucking years we made it to the 90s, guys.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have been there ages ago, but obviously it's been an interesting 11 months, let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. God.
Real
yes.
life gets in the way, and obviously I had a lot of Final Fantasy XIV to record with Nova, so...
Uh-huh.
We finally caught up with that.
190
Yeah.
parts in, so...
Oh, shit. Orlando Arena, Orlando, Florida.
Orlando in Orlando.
we're gonna hear
Wait a minute. What do you mean we're not live from Madison Square Garden?
No!
No,
This is the Uncanny Valley right now.
Orlando Arena.
Oh,
yeah, they
wow.
have.
Jerry Fury's chest is hairy. Why is that a sign?
It's gonna be Hulk Hogan versus Florida Man in the main event.
Florida.
I got one question. Who the fuck is Florida Man?
You never heard the meme of Florida Man?
Right.
Basically, if you come up with basically a lot of the really weird stories that come out of America, like a guy gets fucking penis trapped in bus vent or something like that. It's always stories like that. It's always a guy from Florida who does it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hence
right. Yeah, most
Florida
of the
Man.
fugitives that I watch are from there. So,
Yeah,
you're
it's just this weird thing where everything that happens that's weird in the States, stupid crimes, stupid accidents and stuff, it always just seems to be a Florida guy, so...
Well, you know why there's so many stupid accidents coming out of Florida, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Florida has to report everything.
Do they?
Like, every crime that's committed, everything must be reported in the papers. That's why you hear so much Florida Man stuff.
Mm.
It's still funny, though.
Oh, it's still funny. Yeah.
Got
It
the
is.
But now you
fabulous
know why it's
Rougeaus.
why that's a thing.
Fabulous.
Louiso. Jacques, hell no.
Also, Jimmy Hart appearance count 1.
Oh God, I forgot we used to do that. Jesus.
Jimmy
Oh,
Hardaway.
yeah.
It's the bushwhackers.
Oh God.
The whacker of bushes.
It's the
Hide your
whack job.
kids.
Whack those bushes.
They're gonna lick your
The
kids.
whacker of bushes.
We have a lot of bush in the 90s.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah,
I mean, they were like cavemen down there.
There was not a lot of wood floors back in the day. There was a lot- that or the Hitler mustache and and the style thing.
So how
The
has everybody been
Hitler
keeping up with
mustache.
like current wrestling? Obviously, because we're only a couple of weeks away from the newest incarnation of Blood Money. So
Yeah, next
Hmm.
Thursday.
I know you and I talked about it the other
Yeah.
night, Opie, but I know you've not really been keeping track since the Rumble.
I should be, but it's just life hits you hard, and it's just I haven't had made myself the time to do things.
Well, you're not
Right.
missing anything
But
on
I've
the
heard-
weekly show, so
But I've heard it's been good. The Wednesday shows, that is.
oh yeah, Wednesday's night is pretty good.
I should
night
be
for
more.
wrestling.
I should be more focused on that instead of the friggin' main shows because they've been shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, NXT is a shit. That's my shit. Keith Lee. Give me Keith
Oh,
Lee.
Keith Lee's
Give me
fantastic.
Keith Lee.
So it
Oh,
turns
Keith
out I
Lee.
Limitless.
so it turns out I actually can watch the network now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah. Ever since I moved out on my own, I actually have a provider that's listed under their thing here in Canada. So because I'm with Shaw, I can actually just watch the network now.
Oh, nice.
Well, shit.
yeah.
Get on that shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Now like Tyler, you can also have a minute and a half jump ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm gonna sync up with what the screen share is showing.
Wonderful.
Even with that, you'll only be like with latency about a second or two ahead of behind. So
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to.
I'll be right back, guys.
yeah, no problem. I was just speaking of which, Scarecrow, I noticed that the SmackDown 2 Let's Play we recorded last year is going to be going live soon. Or like in a month.
Oh.
There we go. I think I got it synced up.
Nice.
Really? Okay.
That was a while
bear with
ago.
me. Bear with
It
me.
was.
I might be muting myself a few times because I got dinner now.
Yeah, no. Oh, what you eating?
All right.
Pizza?
Bought myself
What?
some KFC. Give him KFC.
Oh,
Not-
KFC.
Uh,
The Colonel.
hey! I thought I had the black magic around here. Opie looks like he's.
well,
No, you
this
see,
is the
Opie
only
lacks
thing-
Opie lacks the
this
Colonel's
is the only-
sauce.
This is the only thing they're good for. Well, some women are.
That's the
Oh.
finally begin to stop.
Oh, okay. And Opie, let me tell you something about your women, sir. Let me tell
Wow,
you
it
something
took
about
like
your women.
zero time
No,
at
my
all
women are- no, my
for the
women are
match to
assholes.
properly
You
start
can't
and for there to try to be a double tag. A double tag.
Can't even stand.
Yeah, let's try and
That's
get
the
off
one
this
thing.
topic. Ignore.
Oh,
ignore,
he's down in
ignore.
the middle. And he like completely
At least
no-sold it.
your women is more intelligent than mine.
Fair enough.
I'm
What the
sorry,
fuck?
but what is
Why
this?
he biting that?
You
what the
don't
fuck? Why
attack
is
the
he biting
referee.
Why is he trying to go
bit
after his
that referee's
ass?
ass?
They
Exactly.
used to do that all the
What?
time.
Just wants to attack the.
He bit his what? Wait, what?
Yeah, the Bushwhackers were well known for biting people on the ass.
Ew.
Which, should be
that's a
DQ,
weird ass
really.
kink. That's a weird ass kink to have.
That's some barbarian shit right there. What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
So far, there seems to be like zero rhyme or reason to this match whatsoever.
I don't even know what the fuck is
It's a
going on.
bushwhackers
Me neither.
match. What did you expect?
Yes.
I don't even think this
I
is for the tag
expected
belts or anything,
Bushes-
is it?
Don't
No.
think so.
I didn't,
I didn't see
any
any
tag
Yeah, I was
team
gonna say, I don't
belts,
think I've
so.
seen anyone come out with a belt, so.
Because wrestling.
Yeah, though then again, I am looking forward to our next show because it is going to be a pretty fun one with WrestleMania 6.
Oh yeah.
We get the
Oh,
infamous,
it's that WrestleMania.
yeah, we get the blowjob mania.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
I love me a good
I-
blowjob.
I don't get the reference. I don't even remember a WrestleMania
Oh, you'll
before,
remember
like,
when you see it,
10.
buddy. You'll remember when you see it.
I don't. Probably. I'm not gonna look it up either because I would like to be surprised. So.
He just want to crash into his own body.
I was like, hey, I keep looking at the Rougeau's gear, and I'm trying to think in my head, what bar are those two?
Aren't they your people, Thunder?
No,
No, he doesn't. It's fine. It's just
Turbo gets it.
yeah,
He's the only one who understands.
it's from OSW. It's a wrestling show on YouTube. I would say the
okay.
refresher suite. By the way,
I've never heard of it.
if it might be a UK thing, because I think it's the same colors, even the same tint of yellow and blue.
You know, it looks like the attire would be current day jobber attire.
Yeah.
Enhancement talent. Don't forget.
Oh, did anybody watch Takeover, by the way? Apart from Opax, and I didn't.
I did.
Oh yeah. Yes, I love.
It was
I
really,
watched it.
really good.
Yeah, best match,
Yeah.
opener match between Keith Lee and Dijakovic.
Oh,
Yes, bask in his glory. I'm sorry, I am a mark for. Okay, check this out.
How
Check
did
this
you
out.
not like
Keith
Keith Lee?
Keith Lee and my gamer guy, the guy I buy video games from, he used to tag with Keith Lee, and he's got Keith Lee's number in his cell phone. So
Oh
I
wow!
was like, yeah, man. And I was just like, I forgot that Keith Lee is from my state, so that it completely threw me off. But he cut me a deal on my games that day. So that was nice too.
Yeah. It was a good night of
I
wrestling,
just
but
thought-
unfortunately it peaked too soon with that match.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully one day we'll actually get to watch it.
Maybe someday before we die.
Yeah.
One day.
Well, we know Opie won't be there because he'll have been killed by a Lolly's father.
Probably.
he's already
They got
got too
big
many
lights.
sins upon him.
They got big bullets, man. What can I say? Big bullets.
I keep saying fucking mute every time I eat my toast.
Opie will be shot.
Did I
Twice.
say something wrong? They do have
One for each
big bullets.
testicle.
Y'all seen those things?
I wouldn't
Those
be
hollow
surprised.
points? Never mind. Yeah, it does happen. Playing with them lollies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what playdate means?
In his references, yes.
I'm sorry, but this has been a fucking nothing match so far. We have nothing really to say.
I don't even honestly, it's like we have a tendency to not talk about the matches sometimes, and we just fuck around whilst it's in the background. But
So-
this is
Because the
literally
matches are nothing.
a
Yeah.
case where we don't know what the fuck is supposed to be going on.
The problem is, I think we've
I
left it too
don't.
long between episodes. Like, obviously, the WCW one was the last one we recorded. But when you take into account Survivor Series 89 would have been about a year ago when we recorded that, at least. It's a hard thing to remember, like, the storylines going on at the time.
Oh, that's a nice dive. I think
You're
the
right
thing
about
too is that I think too is the majority of us we're not. It's like this is before our time too. So
Well,
Very
most of
much
us.
so.
I mean, I was born at this point, but I wasn't that old. I think I was only about 5 months old or something.
this would have been 5 years before I was born.
About
8 years before I was born.
6 months before I was born.
I was born and I wasn't that old.
Oh, yeah, you're not that much older than I am, so.
No,
I'd say
no.
like the further we get into the 90s, I think that's when I'll start to like really be able to get into it a bit more.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like it's nothing against this stuff from this period. It's not my thing really.
Oh, so
Like, we're just-
Opie and I got a bit of a fucking shock the other night when we were talking about birthdays and stuff with Nova.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was like
What?
when we're talking about age and stuff because we're talking about how all of us are like in the over 30s club. I know Nova was, but here's the thing: I thought he was
Yeah.
like a year older than me or two at most. I didn't realize how old he was.
Uh-huh.
And he basically
Yeah,
shot both
yeah.
Opie and myself.
yeah, he shocked us.
Yeah.
How did he shock you? Like,
He's
oh, I thought you already knew that, bro.
no, I actually honestly I
Nova is very much the old man of the group.
He is.
Yeah, I
He
didn't
is.
know that.
He always
I
has
thought
been.
I thought he was only like a year or two older than I was. So
Uh-uh.
He's near the,
He's old. He's even older than me.
he's
I'm
near
ancient,
the,
so
he's
he's
older than
near the
Paris.
40.
yes,
Yeah.
I know that too. He's older than Diane and Paris. He's the oldest one of the four
I
of us.
think the only person I've met that's older than him is Dead Zergling.
Yeah, I don't know DC,
Who
but
I
I've
think is in his
seen his
40s
race.
already.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
So you're saying like Nova is close to his 40s?
yeah, he is.
Meanwhile, I'm like a month shy of about to turn 25.
oh, poor you.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
25 over here.
I wish I could do 25 again.
I will say.
And
I will
there's
say.
me,
I will say this-
22
Oh, fuck you both.
in July.
No, I wouldn't want to do 22 again, man. I was doing too much. I would rather be 25.
I will say this right now. Everything they say after you turn 30 is true. Everything hurts a lot more.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
really
dog.
fucking
Don't
You
sucks.
start to getting old. You start to feeling old, man.
Oh, you gotta go there.
I mean, all joking aside, it's one of the reasons I've not been as active the last year is I've just been in a lot more fucking pain, and I've been ill a lot more since I
Oh,
turned
wow.
30 already.
Aw.
I'm
Alright.
5 months away from that.
I know you are.
Well,
Well,
you know,
you better
you better
get
enjoy
prepared.
it. You better enjoy it, Opie. Shit, that's
Yeah.
why I'm going to a concert tomorrow. I'm
Here's
getting
the
fucking
thing.
old, and I don't want to die.
Here's the thing, Opie. That vacation you've got, I suggest you lose your V card before you could become a wizard like I do at 30.
Oh yeah. No shit, bro. You better
Yes,
get
for
your
those
prostitute
who know,
and get that shit over with.
For those who don't know, yes, I am heading to Vegas in 3 months.
Sin City, baby.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You better get you one then, man. That's legal. Shit. Get you a bitch. I'm sorry. Get you a fine woman and just just make sweet love to her down by the fire. That shit gonna be good.
You could
Oh,
Well, good luck, Opie.
call it what they
Do it
are.
for all of us, dog.
Hookers, prostitutes, or if you want to be elegant, lady of the night.
I was trying to be cool about it, man. I don't want to offend anybody intentionally
No,
anymore.
I'm not offended at all.
But yeah,
And so you can meet up with the Godfather's hose.
hey, that would work. Opie, that work for you?
Shit. If everything starts hurting at 30, I've got 5 years to lose all this weight. Fuck.
I mean, you can still.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I've been-
color me impressed that this match is still going. By
Yeah,
the
I'm
way.
shocked. It's got to be the longest
Yeah.
fucking bushwhackers
Yeah.
match I've ever seen.
What the hell?
I'm really surprised. Like the thing too is like it only seems like there's been a few actual spots of them really doing stuff, and then it's mostly just seems like comedy.
I couldn't tell you
Yeah.
one
Everybody
thing
gets
that's happened in
ass
this
kicked
match,
right
and we've been watching it. It's just completely fucking blown away my interest, so I have not been paying much attention to that at all for the entire thing. Is this going to be the end?
I'm still roll up.
No, I think it was only a 2 count.
Oh my god! The greatest finishing move in WWE history did not win a match.
What?
It's
Up
like the
didn't
Boston
win.
Crab, mate.
Oh god.
Oh, it's a Boston. There you go.
What do you mean? That's
Wait,
the Walls of Jericho.
It's the ones.
He's giving him Boston crabs. Is that what you just said?
The STDs.
Oh,
I was being serious.
Because
I
I
was
got
being
curious.
serious.
I had
But
to look up the length of the match itself and compared to the other matches. Apart from the Rumble itself, this is the second longest match.
Oh, for fuck's
And
sake.
it's
I
over.
think it
Thank you.
finally just finished.
Yeah,
as I said
it
that.
just
Nice.
finally
Oh my
finished.
god. Oh, bruh.
Bushwhackers get the
Man,
win in
watching that match
13 minutes.
put me in my
13
30s.
minutes, 35 seconds.
No shit. Man, that put me in my 50s for fucking out loud, man.
Jesus Christ.
At this point, I'm 60, like my father now.
And that beer's gone all grey now, buddy.
Also worth noting, because I forgot to mention this when they showed it on screen. This was the last of the rare tenure for Tony Schiavone in WWF.
Well, he was only there like a few months.
A
wasn't
year
he?
or so.
He might have been like
He-
yeah, right, yeah.
I think he did. He was there, from April 1989 to April 1990.
It's just thingy because you forget there's only like 4 pay-per-views per year in WWF at this time, so it's easy to forget he was
Right.
there a full year.
So the thing was, like, he was there. He also did, of course, SummerSlam '89. So
I don't know if he did Survivor
Apparently-
or not, though.
no, he didn't. Apparently, according to what Schiavone has said, like, he remained on good terms with the McMahon family, like, even after he left. And he admitted years later that him leaving the WWF was his biggest mistake in his career. He had even asked McMahon for his job back soon because he realized what Turner Broadcasting System had done to the former Jim Crockett Promotions upon acquiring it. But he was turned down because McMahon didn't want to have Schiavone's family move his young family again. Though they said it was open to working with him in the future.
Well, he's been doing okay on the AEW, so
Yeah. He's been doing just fine, I think.
I forgot he was with AEW now.
Yeah, he commentates as well as a senior producer for live events.
He does some interviews as well on stage and stuff like that. Britt Baker, the dentist character.
The fucking dentist.
It was actually quite gruesome, something they had on it recently. I felt a little bit uncomfortable watching it. She pulled a wrestler's teeth out. It was fucking disgusting.
Ugh.
Hey, that's what y'all like though.
Oh no! I do not like
Yeah.
that. I like watching Cody Rhodes
It
do a moonsault
is.
off the top of a steel cage. That was good, but no to
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. That does sound good. I will admit that.
I do actually. I mean, the show wasn't a knockout the other night, but I do actually recommend watching the steel cage match to anybody that hasn't seen it.
Virgil looks so bored there, by the way. He just
He
like,
probably
why
was
am I here?
bored.
Like 1,000, 2
Well,
1,000.
what did he actually have to do
3,
other than just follow around Ted DiBiase when it shows? So nice.
Ooh, excuse me.
Right.
Ah, the genius.
Oh, the damn genius.
Goodness, ain't that so? No. Damn it, I forgot his name.
Lenny Parfo, I think it is.
Basically, Macho Man's brother.
Yep.
There we go. Anyway.
Yep.
I don't really see much of it in him, but at this point, probably fucking Macho had shitloads of coke in his life, so maybe that's why he looks so different.
Mhm. But see, I recognized him here. I saw a recent photo of him a while back, and I didn't even recognize him.
Well, you gotta remember, dude, this was 30 years ago.
That too. Yeah, I
That
keep
is true.
forgetting.
That is indeed true.
Yeah, we are in 2020 now. Yeah.
Brutus. Beefcake.
Brutus the Barber.
I always find it really strange how popular this guy was in hindsight.
Mhm.
Which one?
He looked,
Brutus.
He looked pretty unique, I'll give him that. He came down with a pink and white outfit and the fucking clippers and shit. And obviously a friend of Hogan, which would have helped him back in the 80s, so
Yeah,
it kind of
the
makes sense that he
friendship
was
really
so
helped.
popular.
Beefcake hugely benefited from being friends with Hogan, so
He was
Yeah, he
an
did.
okay wrestler, if not a little bit boring, but
I think that's the fault of most of them back then. It's just a lot of them were boring.
nothing terrible, but nothing great either in the ring, so...
Mm.
Again, if it wasn't for his character and his friendship with Coke Hogan, then it wouldn't have mattered, so...
Coke.
Yeah. I was
Hogan.
Coke Hogan.
No.
You mean he's not
Hotel.
Coke Hogan?
No, he's Cunt Hogan.
There it is. That's what I thought. I thought that's what I was
Here
hearing.
comes Crush.
No,
No.
I don't think he's gonna be tonight, dude. Oh wait, he does.
I know.
He is in the Rumble.
He is in the Rumble.
Yes.
But I don't think they gave them theme
hell.
music during their entrances till like 96, 97, so. It was pretty late on when they actually started doing that, so.
That I did not know.
Yeah, apart from entry number 1 and 2, they never gave anybody any entrance music till much later on, so. Bit of a pain in the ass.
Oh, wow.
It kind of,
The fucking stance that guy is in.
Could you imagine
Just, like-
watching the recent Rumble, watching Edge come out to no music?
Ha! Yeah, alright.
That would just not work.
Yeah,
They did
exactly.
that.
No,
that
Yeah,
would not
it's so much better when they actually do put music for the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, that was a fucking great comeback. By the way,
Oh
Yes,
god,
it was.
I legitimately marked out. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure
Oh,
you
shit.
did.
Hey, look,
I'm not even
Edge is one of my
Sorry.
Edge is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, and I always wanted to believe in fucking miracles. That night was a fucking miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wasn't even a big Edge fan myself.
put
But
up-
I marked out.
Yeah, I heard that music and I was like, "Oh, Edge is coming out. Edge is coming out." The fuck?
Yeah, I did. I did pretty much the same. I did a double take.
I had a bit of a Match Tracker holy shit moment when I heard "You Think You Know Me."
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, though, it was actually a pretty good Rumble, all things considered.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Very, yeah.
Yeah. it was-
I liked the
was
domination
good.
of Lesnar at the beginning. I liked Drew's overcoming him.
That was hilarious.
Where Drew,
I like the fact that when he confronted Keith Lee, that was my moment, of course.
he goes.
I
like,
was
"Big
kind
boy."
of.
Yep.
I was initially
Oh, big boy!
I was initially hesitant about the whole Lesnar dominance thing until in hindsight when Drew came out, and then I was like, "Oh, this all makes sense now."
The only thing I didn't like about it was it
Mhm.
probably went on about 3 or 4 people too many. Other than that, I was
Yeah,
fine
it went a
with
little
It
too long.
did. Oh man,
Like
I
you could have done
figured
the
like
Drew
he would
spot
toss
a
out
bit
maybe
earlier.
like
I think they should have had Drew at like 10 or something,
I'd have been okay
rather
with
than
like
like
I'd have been okay with like up to 13 or 14 or something, but they went to, I think, like to 17 or something like that.
16. I think.
16 then. It went on a couple people too long.
yeah. Dude.
Well, I actually missed most of the pay-per-view, but I did tune in to the Rumble right as MVP walked out. I was like, "Oh, hello,
Yeah.
MVP.
Oh, and
What are
then,
you doing
then
here?"
Lesnar
Yeah.
started dancing to his music. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I will say this about Lesnar.
But I did see Lesnar's "Ooh, big boy" to
Yeah, that
Keith
was
Lee.
funny.
Ooh,
Yeah.
big boy.
Oh, big boy.
Uh,
I thought I heard him say he's a
I
big
would
motherfucker.
pay so much money to see a Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar match.
If Keith Lee's,
Everybody
I
keeps
feel like
saying
that match
that.
would actually do really well.
if his momentum,
Yeah, 'cause-
if Lee's momentum continues on for the rest of the year, they might do something eventually with that.
I think they have to. I mean, Lee has them. He's basically got the rocket strapped onto his back.
Mhm.
He does.
Yes.
That's why they
He
put the
does good
title
on.
on it
Good
right
on
away.
him for
Yeah.
giving the rocket to him. Because Keith Lee is
Yeah.
fantastic.
He is fantastic.
He is,
I
man.
mean, that
I had
Dakota
seen his
match
work
was
before
fantastic.
he. I had seen his work before he had even joined NXT, and I was like an instant fan. He's currently my favorite wrestler right now.
Fair enough. I probably have a few others I'll probably say before him, but I definitely find him entertaining. He's a fucking amazing in-ring worker for his size. And
For someone of his size, the stuff that he does is fucking unreal.
It is very unreal.
I will say this too, by the way, about this match. This is at least a much better match so far than the last one.
Then the last one, yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen any
because-
comedy.
Nope.
Well, there's been
Storytelling,
a little bit of it,
It
but
was a little bit in the beginning, but they just like, okay, let's fight now.
the Genius has got very awkward looking pants on though, because they're just so, it's like, look at me with the coloring. It's just baby blue, and I don't really want to look because it makes me look at his ass or his package.
Yeah. Not.
I don't know why you would want to wear like a singlet that has Genius written on the back of your ass.
It's a bit basic.
It's
Because
genius.
you like it.
It's like it feels like it's trying to apply what? So his ass is genius. I don't know about that.
Wait,
Okay,
it's a visual pun.
Okay, wait.
He's a
Well, wait a
smart
minute.
ass.
Wait,
That's actually really
The
good.
Rock,
Get
The
it.
Rock did the exact same thing early on in his career, and no one said anything.
Well, we haven't.
He
got to
literally
Rocky
had
yet.
D-Rock on his ass. That's what I'm saying, though. Nobody said
Here's
anything.
I think it's also just the fact it's so basic. Like it's a basic text. I know this is 1990. It's not.
I don't remember. I don't remember what his looked like at that time.
Who, The Rock?
It's still a bit basic,
Yeah.
but it did have a little bit of coloring. I
I
think to
do.
it.
Yeah, it did. It was like purple or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
a bit of purple.
I just remember from my childhood. I just remember that him and Austin, their first match, Rock was wearing those tights. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Should have put it on the front because he's. I don't know where I'm going with that. Never mind.
Because he's got a rock in there, as he let the Hurricane know years and years later.
There's a reason
Whoa,
they call the
big
Rock
fella.
the Rock, you know.
Yep,
What the fuck was that?
rock hard.
Pedigree without the actual pedigree?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
gotta
Like,
get on a foot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it the petty.
That's pretty much all it was. It was like a half pedigree.
Yeah. The petty.
Unfortunately, we're still early enough in the Rumble's history that, sadly, winners does not go on to WrestleMania or anything like that. That doesn't start, I think,
Nope.
until '93.
No.
So there's not really.
Speaking of the pedigree, I only recently found out because it was recommended to me on YouTube that Johnny Gargano once did it in an indie match as a joke.
A lot of
Oh, wow.
indie guys like to rip on Triple H though. Back in the before they joined NXT,
Yeah.
when he used his move. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
hell, CM
It was
Punk's been
against,
from
like-
the top ropes for years.
Yeah, like he was. I think he did it on like Chris Hero, now Cassius Ohno, and he like kicked out at one. So
Sounds about right.
basically, make a giant mockery of the move.
Which is a shame because
Yeah.
as the move itself, the pedigree is actually a fantastic move, really, to use as a finish.
Oh, it's a great looking move.
It actually
I think the
legitimately
joke-
looks like something that could knock somebody out if they used it. So
I think the
Yeah,
joke
it does.
for me has not always been like people trying to kick out of it because of how Triple H would often win a lot of his matches with it, but more just I think it's the setup it takes to actually perform the move.
Is that Earl Hebner? I just noticed.
Did the lights just? Okay, that was just weird. I was looking at that
about
game.
to-
Yeah.
I was
It
about
looked
to
like
move
the
my
lights
mouse
went out
then
for
for a second. I think, I
Someone
must
had
have
a
gone dim
someone
or
had a
something.
bad filter in their camera.
Well, it's either
Yeah, it
Dave,
is.
Yeah,
it's either
the light
Dave or
went out.
Earl Ebner, dude. So
One of them, yeah.
But
right, all you need to
If
do,
you
all you
can
need to do,
tell,
all you need to do is drop some merchandise on the floor and see if he wants to steal it or not. Then you'll know if it's.
Oh, that was a bit of a rough landing.
very.
very rough.
The best ones
That was
where
a
Hogan
tough
throws
bump.
him over the top rope and just into a bunch of people and he misses and he gets right onto the fucking mat
Oh.
on the bottom.
Ow.
Now
that-
to see how long that the referee is going to be out. Is he going to be out as long as Triple H and the Undertaker's match at WrestleMania X7,
Oh my god!
Oh,
where he was out for like 12 years?
Here's the, he didn't even get
He
fucking hit
was
that
out
hard.
for half the match.
I gotta watch that match again now. That just
It's a great match, but the referee is out for like forever.
Mhm.
Yes. He's there in the beginning, and then as they're walking around the arena, you don't see the ref until they go back to the ring.
Well,
I'm being dead ass serious.
Here's the thing: if they wanted to like do it where they take the match outside and stuff, why didn't they just make it a fucking no disqualification match or something?
It's a good
Oh wait,
question.
I thought it was no holds barred.
No, the
It
original
just
match
wasn't
at
12 count anyway.
no, the original match at 17 was just a straight match. You know, it didn't become
Oh, at X7. Okay.
X7, yeah. Obviously, they had the match at was it 27? I think, which I also think was an ODQ match, and then obviously the Hell in a Cell the year after at 28. So
Yeah, they did do that.
He's got
I
some
think
sort-
that was the match I was thinking of because I always thought that for some reason that match with Undertaker and Triple H was earlier. I don't know why, but I guess X7. Oh yeah, that was when he was feuding with. Oh yeah, all that bullshit back then.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, I'm just making weird connections.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
The one a few months before
happened.
Triple H got his first quad injury.
There you go. Good.
Yeah, there it is. And the barber is living up to his.
And he's actually going
like
to
to
town
point
on
that
that.
Yeah, he is.
Just like
Oh,
to
there's
point that
Mr.
out.
Perfect.
Oh, hi, Mr. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Mr. Perfect.
Old new
Mr.
He likes
Perfect, you
himself.
don't interrupt a man giving a haircut.
Mr. Perfect looks like a fucking Wonka nerds singer.
He had ripped a perfectly good hair job, man.
When did Dolph Ziggler join?
Oh, here comes the
Hell
perfect
nah.
flex. Oh,
Oh,
damn
which
perfect
is
flex.
fisherman's suplex.
Oh, the perfect flex. Is
No, wait, no, Turbo, that can't be Dolph Ziggler.
It looks
So
like he now-
Here.
it looks
I'm
like-
here to show the world.
It looks like he now has a couple bald spots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he probably shaved.
There you go.
I think he shaved most of his hair off after
Oh,
this
nice.
point. For a
Damn,
while.
that's a much nicer chair than that they usually have.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That one's padded and everything.
Oh,
Now, if you could take that
Nice
chair
little-
shot to the head.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
The boot.
But I like how Mr. Perfect just comes out and just waylays this guy with a
Someone
chair.
did something outside my room.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Well, if
Because
you
I heard like a thud.
if you oh fucking hell, nobody's fucking passed out.
Yeah, no shit.
It's probably
No,
nothing serious.
It's
Somebody
nothing
like-
serious, and I'm not going to check.
I'm out here taking. Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't either. It's
Shit,
like,
I
it's just got nothing to do with me. Fuck it.
oh, it's a double disqualification.
All right. So you put us through all that for nothing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Whatever
as a
this
ma-
match was, nobody. Your time was wasted.
And now.
Congratulations.
Well, if I gave the first match, which I'll give that 0 stars.
When
This match, or here, I'll be a little bit different. I won't do the stars. I'll just do a school grade. If I gave that first one an F, I'll give this one a D plus.
giving it the DR, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so it's barely passing.
I was
Yes.
gonna say D minus, but I mean, hey.
Hey, look, it had Mr. Perfect in it, so I had to bump it up a bit.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Fair
this
enough.
one was an F2.
No, it would have just been a D without him.
Here's
Oh,
the thing.
okay.
Neither match has been absolutely atrocious. It's been completely forgettable. I've already forgotten most of the fucking Bushwhackers Rougeau match.
No shit.
That's why I gave that match an F.
I would even classify that match as a match.
It really wasn't. It was just them
It was
doing
more
a whole
of
bunch
just
of.
a, there's 4
things.
men in the
Funky
ring
shit.
doing
Oh.
things.
Jesus.
Ravishing Rick Rude and Andre.
Yeah. Man, he is jacked. Yeah.
And the brain. And the brain.
Holy!
I mean,
I forgot.
I was about to say then, apart from the interviewer, everyone in this fucking shot's dead, but I didn't see Haku behind him.
Oh, Haku's like.
No
behind the
shit.
damn thing. Poor Haku. Gets no FaceTime.
He literally, his face is covered with this guy's head.
Haku, you're behind the interviewer.
You might want to move, but
He's not even behind his face, man.
You
His
might
whole face, like, what the
you might want
To be
move,
fair, they
buddy.
positioned Haku in a no-win
Should've-
situation.
Should have
They
just go.
did.
Like,
If after the
Oh, look,
signature,
there's his face.
There we go.
There you are. I didn't know you were
Hey,
there.
I go,
He appeared like magic.
fucking Andre looks like a
Ooh,
Kinder Egg here.
He does. You could have made an arguable point that he was in fact the Eggman.
That's what he is.
just let him get drunk. Let him get
If only he
drunk.
had a PhD so we could call him Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman.
Ah, yes, when they used to call the Rogers Center the Sky Dome.
The Sky Dome.
I
Good
missed
times.
that name. I wish they would go back
Now
to
it's just
call
the
it
Rogers
that.
Center.
Now the Rogers Center.
Fuck you, Rogers, for ruining the name.
Oh, shit.
What is it like? The name dedicated to someone or something?
No, like it used to be called the Sky. When they built that, they called it Sky Dome, which was a really neat name. But then Rogers bought it out in like I think the mid 2000s, and then they renamed it Rogers Center.
Yeah, but what is Rogers? Is it a company? Is it like a celebrity who died or something? Or
They're
Jimmy Hart appearance count 2.
yep.
Yeah, Rogers is like a phone service, and also provides internet out east in Ontario. They're not very good, personally.
Ronnie Garvin.
This is a submission match.
Rugged running Garvin.
Submission match, aka this is the longest, besides the Rumble, the longest match of the card.
We got Greg the Hammer Valentine as well.
To be honest, just considering the two people in the match, it's not surprising that they'd be the longest outside the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And the match
How long
of
I
the
mean, they
old
should be a
codgers.
serviceable match.
How long's the match?
Yeah.
I think it goes for like 16 minutes
Oh
or
fuck
something.
this! I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay, you hell the fuck yeah. I'm gonna go get me some food. Fuck out of here. Back in just a
Well,
minute.
Hunter, I guess we're carrying the commentary.
16 minutes 55 seconds. So you got plenty of time.
Did he just steal a Hulk Hogan's attire or some shit?
The good news is after this, the next match is the shortest.
Yes.
And how long?
6 minutes 13.
And then after
Jeez.
that's the Rumble.
You know, Thunder, going back to that whole Rogers Center thing, all they had to do was just call it Rogers Skydome.
I know. I would have been okay if they did that, but no.
Just wait till you get to the Rumble where Ric Flair won it, the '92 Rumble, because that was in my neck of the woods.
That'll be a good time.
Oh yeah.
Just wait till you see the name of that arena.
Woo!
Well, I got Wikipedia up. I can look this up right now.
It's a stupid name.
The Knickerbocker Arena
Yep.
in Albany,
Now
New
known as
York.
the Times Union Center. Although at one point it was referred
I'm
to
back.
as Pepsi Arena.
Wish
Welcome
there was
back.
still...
Ooh,
What
guess
a
what
neat-
I got?
kinda-
Pepsi.
The Pepsi Man.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun, dun.
Pepsi
Oh,
Max
hang on,
actually.
You called.
Oh,
you
wait.
called your shot.
Wait, I just realized I'm drinking Pepsi too.
Oh my god.
Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man.
You didn't miss anything at all, really.
I was
No.
Oh my god, we're live from the Orlando Arena in Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
if
they
I
didn't have a-
recall, I think the storyline between these two actually went on for nearly a year. It's just
Really?
it was a long one. I know that much. I don't know if it's only just started or if it's just about to finish with this match, but it could even be in the middle for all I know. But I know it
They
goes
said
on for about a
they-
year roughly.
Huh.
I was just reading about that.
Interesting.
These two here. These two says they have been feuding since a match on December 30th of 88.
Oh,
Jesus.
fucking hell! So it's over a year.
So it's been
Oh
2
my
years
God.
since they've been at each other.
They must have been. I wonder if the two by this point were like, "Can we fight other people now?"
Right.
Well, here's the thing. I think Ronnie Garvin
Hey,
actually.
go ping!
I think Ronnie Garvin actually storyline retired for a while at least as well. So that couldn't have looked more sexual if they tried.
Yeah, they did.
Just wait till we get to Mania 6.
Well, yeah, blowjob
Mhm.
and all that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
That freaking picture.
With the rocket fuel. Has it been good all this match while I've been gone? I mean,
No, they've
ew.
just been trading. Just been trading shots here.
It's been a match, I suppose.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, headbutt. Jeez.
Okay,
They both had. Jesus.
fair enough.
I think the highlight of this match so far has just been Jimmy Hart existing.
Yeah.
Well, everything's always better with Jimmy Hart, so.
Everything's been on to me.
It's true. That's why most every match was plastered with him for so long.
Chop.
Well, we suddenly kind of
Wait,
had a
What are
blackout
you trying
mode
to
there.
pit-
Couldn't
what are
think
you
of
trying to pit
anything.
each other for?
trying to
It's a
think
It's a
submission
submission match, you
idiots.
dunces.
There's a reason none of us
Spins me.
are doing wrestling commentary for living people. It's because what's there to say? It's a fucking match.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, a match.
It is.
Yes.
He has him tied up in the corner. He goes for his chop, and another chop, and another chop, and another.
And another one.
And another! You know, enough about wrestling talk. Let's go back to what we were talking about before.
I can't even remember what we were talking about now.
Something about Pepsi, right?
Oh yeah.
Something about Pepsi, man.
What's everybody's beverage of choice tonight then?
Pepsi.
Water.
I have a Pepsi Max.
Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of soda, so I have to drink water.
It's better than nothing.
Oh well.
Scarecrow and Thunder still here?
Yeah.
I think they're dead.
Scarecrow left to go
Oh,
get
drink.
something.
Knowing him, though,
Yeah.
it's probably a fucking beer or something. You gotta have something to put up with the.
He probably left
Valentine.
to the. He probably went to the store to go get it.
I wouldn't blame him. He'd still
Yeah.
probably be back before these two old codgers are done.
Considering this is the longest not
Probably.
Rumble match on the card.
And I can't blame him.
Oh, there was something I did see last night. I don't understand. No disrespect to them. Why do they? It's like they don't have anybody else to put in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, the fucking Bella twins.
Yeah, the Bella twins got
Oh,
it.
for fuck's sake.
I don't.
Do you know what pissed me off was everybody knew they went in. They actually wasted TV time to announce they were going in. Like, alright, you can make it a quick segment, like 30 seconds, show a fucking, like, still image on the Titantron, whatever. Fine. They do that for everybody else. No, we're actually going to have them come out on a Moment of Bliss or whatever Alexis Bliss's show's called and interview them about the whole thing. It's like we already knew, so what the fuck, what was the fucking point?
And
I
then
don't
Daniel
know.
Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan came out to celebrate with his wife.
Well,
Jeez, she put some yes kicks on their chest.
get hit her with the fucking womb wrecker.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's why he's screaming when she got pregnant.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. I can almost see why Nikki was put into an. Almost see it. I can't see it, but I can almost see it. She was She became a half decent worker. Brie was fucking atrocious.
Yep.
The less we speak about Brie, the better.
She couldn't wrestle. She couldn't cut up a good fucking promo. She was not a good actress. Nikki was at least mediocre at everything. I'll give her
She had
that.
the rack attack.
She had the great rack, and
Yeah, she does.
I don't know. I just. Here's the thing. I didn't get this. I wasn't quite this pissed off with Tori Wilson, so I can't really get that pissed off with these two. But I hate it when they put in these people who had really nothing memorable happen during their entire tenure with the company.
At least the other two that have been announced going in this year are pretty good.
The Bulldog and who was the other one?
I don't know.
Okay then.
Who's the other?
I
Apparently,
believe his
according
nickname
to,
is Liger, for lack of a better
Oh,
term, Liger.
Liger.
Yep.
Fair enough. I mean, he didn't do much in WWE, but a legend outside of the company. So,
Yeah.
and Bulldog, had some great times with the company. So,
Yeah,
They've
but
also got Batista
question is-
and the NWO going in.
On the NWO, but
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Batista, yeah,
Batista as well.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
yeah, Batista.
what about the Bellas, though? What
We're
about the
talking
Bellas,
about
though?
that. Fuck the Bellers.
Oh, really? Is
We said
that
this.
type of party?
I said this a minute ago. I'll say it again. I can almost see Nikki going in. She was mediocre at everything, acting, wrestling, all that. She was fine with that. Not great, but fine. Brie was fucking atrocious at everything. Wrestling, acting, and promo
Yep.
she could not do. So other than fucking hopefully passing on Daniel Bryan's genes, I don't see what she's good for.
Yeah, but here's my thing. What I was so annoyed about the Bellas going in is because we had to put up with the John Cena Nikki Bella bullshit for for like 3 years.
Oh, and the fucking couple broke up. They should have stayed together after putting her through all that. It's like, no, you will.
No
stay
shit.
together.
You got cold feet.
It's just the fact that all happened, and then it led
Yes.
to nothing.
I know.
Right.
You got that fucking fucking. I couldn't even watch it. It was so cringy when he proposed to her. What was it, Mania 33? I think.
Yep, it was me.
Yep.
I don't remember.
Because
I
that
don't
was the
remember
ultimate
which one.
thrill ride.
Oh yeah, great! I get to watch a cringe-worthy moment. I really fucking hated that. The thing is, WWE must have known the fucking people weren't going to like it. People were cheering the Miz, and it wasn't exactly a good thing to be cheering the Miz at the time. So,
Right. I was
hated-
cheering the Miz. How do you mean?
I
This is
don't know.
awesome, though.
Pardon?
Even as a bad guy, what's up with him and John Morrison though? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. I
so-
mean, I know I'm probably in the minority. I'm glad to have Jomo back, but I know he's not going to amount to anything. So,
Yeah.
Nah, they at least gonna get a tag title ring.
I could
Oh,
see, I
we'll
could see
be
him
fine.
maybe
Likely.
winning one of the mid card titles one more time, the IC or US strap or
Mhm.
something.
Yep.
Which I'll be
No,
fine
I'm
with.
talking about like Miz and Morrison. I want to see them as tag champions because I didn't get to see their run in 2007, whenever it was. So
It was
I
pretty
would
good
like to
from
see
what I
that.
can remember, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember much. But the dirt sheets and stuff sections they did were pretty fun. They're all right.
That too.
But they were both green as fucking grass back in 2007. So while Morrison was at least good at flippy shit, Miz could barely work. So back in 2007, I mean. So
Yeah. He peaked a little too early, but he recovered. That's why he's an 8-time Intercontinental Champion for good
yeah,
nuts.
let's face it, they're gonna give him at least one more reign of that, just so Jericho no
They're gonna
longer
give him
holds the
2
title.
more.
Actually, yeah, 2 more
What's
won't
that?
surprise me, but they'll give him at least one.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to want Jericho to be the longest reigning the most reigns for IC champion.
The only reason why John Cena won't take that 17th is because he doesn't want to surpass Ric Flair. He's already said it in interviews recently.
Well, here's the thing: there's not really any point for him to do it at this point either. So there's no
Yeah,
real-
he's a movie star.
unless they're desperate for fucking publicity at some point or something, and Cena agrees to come back, work a couple matches, and main event feud.
Yeah.
I can't see it happen, to be honest. At this point, if it was going to happen,
It's gonna probably
it would have
be
happened.
shit.
Yeah.
Probably shit when he comes back.
I don't mind it when Cena comes
Oh.
back. I can take him in small doses. I couldn't stand listening to him fucking overcoming the odds and all the fucking kiddie thingy for 10 plus years. It was just annoying having him constantly there every week. When he's only there like once or twice a year, I'm fine with it.
Oh god, I can only imagine Turbo's mind as we eventually get into the 2005 to 2008 period.
Oh no.
Hell, till 2010 or to hell, I say to 2008,
Dude,
like 2005 to like 2013,
yeah, 14. You're
14.
being generous. You're
I'm being really-
generous.
At least between 2010 to 2014, though, there was smatterings of decency there with Punk and Bryan and everybody coming up the card and all that. So there is
Yeah.
a few nuggets of gold there among the shit. So
A lot of, but the thing was, like, what I meant really by 2005, 2008 was a lot of the matches in that period of time for Cena was really much the same cookie cutter
but
nonsense.
here's the
Like,
thing:
it's like gets beaten up for ages, pulls somehow gets built, starts building himself back up, beats the odds. That was basically the stick for a long time with Cena.
Which, believe me,
Super Cena.
I'm fully aware of, and I'm not looking forward to that. But that's the thing. That's only one match on the card. I at least get to watch Shawn Michaels' best years as well at the same time. So I'm happy about that.
Mhm.
That's also
Fair.
true.
Oh man, I can't wait till you get to SummerSlam 2005.
Oh,
Oh god, the oversell of the century.
the oversells.
I love that shit.
It was a great
Just to see-
show just because how
to
fucking
see-
stupid it was.
Getting hit with the big boot.
That's one of the best matches on that card. Hell yeah, I mean, man.
It was a pretty crappy night from what I
Michael's
can remember.
Michael's embarrassing the fuck out of Hulk Hogan was the highlight of the show. I don't care.
What else was on that card? I mean, I think there was JBL Taker,
Yeah, man.
and Kurt Angle Eugene, I think.
Okay. This is only getting better. Keep going, Turbo.
Those are the only ones I can remember. There's probably a shit ton of others. Those are the only ones off the top of my head I can remember. And I might be wrong anyway, so. Oh, Heidenreich was around that time as well, wasn't he? Fuck, he was probably on the card.
What was that?
Heidenreich was on the cards around that time. He'll probably have been on there
Oh, I
somewhere.
remember that motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, man.
The guy
You
who-
said Heidenreich. man,
Heidenreich
and
was not on the SummerSlam 2005 card.
Was he not? Okay.
Oh.
Probably backstage.
Not
backstage.
until-
I
05.
pulled up the card.
Not in 05, probably in 06.
I just got the whole card up.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, go ahead, read it. We're
was-
watching a really fucking boring match here, so.
Please.
Shall I just go over the card?
Yeah, just go to
Yes.
the bottom or whatever.
On Sunday Night Heat, we had Chris Masters defeating the Hurricane.
Okay.
Okay, sounds like a fine
The
match.
first match was Chris Benoit versus Orlando Jordan for the U.S.
Oh, is
Championship.
that the one where he won in like 13 seconds or something?
25 seconds.
That was it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't believe we suddenly
And we
gone to
had-
2005.
Mhm.
Well, it's just miss everything.
And we
out
had
of the 90s.
Edge and Matt Hardy,
Oh yeah, that.
Oh,
was-
hey.
You stole my
Rey
girlfriend.
Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, is that the fucking
Uh,
ladder match?
It's the
Custody
ladder
of
match.
Dominic, ladder
Custody of
match.
Dominic.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Where the fuck was Vicky?
I'm your
You were right though that
papi.
Kurt Angle versus Eugene was on there.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Be happy.
Randy
Crazy
Orton
as
defeated Randy Orton and the Undertaker.
Oh, is Taker or Orton? Huh. Who
It
the
was
fuck-
Taker
Oh.
Orton.
Okay.
John
Legend
Cena and
era.
Chris Jericho for the WWE
Yeah,
Championship.
I remember that now.
Oh, God.
Batista and JBL for the World Heavyweight
Oh, there you go.
Championship.
Tapped out.
okay.
Oh, the match is finally
Okay.
Oh,
over.
thank fuck for that.
Sweet.
Oops.
And then of course we have Hogan and Michaels.
Hogan and Michaels. Yeah,
That
Yes.
was the main event.
that was the match.
Yes, so Shawn Michaels
I just-
basically pretended to have a seizure all throughout the ring.
I just realized somebody who was missing off that card. Where the fuck was Triple
Who?
H?
Trips is not here.
That's a good. That's shit. That's right. He was not on that card.
Was that
Oh,
during
yeah,
one of
that's-
the
there's a
times he was
reason.
injured?
He,
Was he injured during that time?
Actually, yeah, that's right. He was injured.
Was he?
Yeah, he
During
was.
that time.
Because I remember he came back for to do a match with Ric Flair, and then he of course turned on him so that those two could
you're
start
right.
feuding.
And then it was over the ICU belt as well, wasn't it? Because Flair won it at some point around then.
I believe so.
Yeah, he roughly
Yeah.
around the same couple of months. Alright, it's Mean Gene. Fuck it.
Me and Gene
Gentlemen, as you
Okerlund.
know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it.
Fuck.
That was great.
Damn, we
That
don't
was
put
great.
that up. Is that $200 an hour?
Man, $200 an hour. Wish I could get paid that
I
much.
think it was 200. I think that's what he said.
Killing a studio, $85 an hour.
I thought it was like $18 an hour.
Let me quickly
Not if
say.
you want a good producer.
Let me just quickly say congrats to Kairi Sane for earlier today.
Oh yeah, she's getting married,
She tied
isn't
the
she?
knot. She tied the knot.
Ah, cool.
Another Japanese
Well,
waifu
now-
off the top
now-
off the table.
Now I
We
guess
we
I can
lost
stop
another one.
seeing.
We lost
the-
another one,
the-
gentlemen.
Yeah, now I can stop seeing the tweets about her kind, beautiful soul. Man, shut up.
I know
She's
that
married.
does get
Shut
really,
up.
that does really get annoying. At least I can still.
Oh my
play-
god, $200 an hour.
Is
Yeah,
Oscar available?
Yeah, from,
Yeah.
Well, I know she's not married, but
Yeah.
she's,
I thought she had a dude,
I
but
don't. Her fucking
I love her.
YouTube channel is fantastic. Just how fucking weird it
I
is.
heard her video is awesome.
well, it's Oscar. Asuka's cool.
Of course.
Here's the thing: she's such a fucking badass on a lot of matches and stuff. She's such a fucking nerd in real life.
Just want to eat her up. Sorry.
Oh, we know it.
She's too old for you, Opie.
That's not a problem.
Okay, since we're talking about eating people, I've shifted my focus to Shayna Baszler.
Well,
She can ruin my life.
Shayna Baszler is all good. Yeah.
do you know what
No,
puts me off
man,
with her? Her voice. She sounds like a fucking 12-year-old boy.
I don't care, dude.
Her
You
voice is
can,
just
you can
extremely
put your hand
off-putting.
over her mouth. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my goodness, it's brother love.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Somebody losing
Let's
his
move
tie.
away a bit from the camera. Jesus.
Jesus.
I wonder how long this took to take off.
Why
when
was your
he
head
was done.
dunked in a tub of? Why was brother Love's head dunked into a tub of marinara sauce?
Yeah, I heard that.
So that was the style. You didn't know Game Wiz? That was a style back then. Marinara soup.
That or the fact that he ate out somebody so much that it just
Oh my goodness! And they're on the
Jesus
rag
Christ,
again.
why?
They're on the rag. That was,
Don't forget,
Part-
people. Love your girlfriend every day of the month.
well, guilty, but
be a,
I mean,
be a vampire.
it
Want to eat
didn't bother
alcohol
me.
and her blood at the same time.
It didn't bother me. I didn't really notice, so thanks for asking.
Just that extra ketchup on top.
Pretty much.
This is ketchup.
Well, I mean, that's what it tastes
I was,
like if y'all really want to know.
I was interested to know how. Well, when I found out actually how, because I think I wikied her recently, was how old Shayna Baszler actually was. Because
She's like almost 40 or something.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought like mid-20s maybe, like approaching her 30s at most, but no, fucking hell.
Well, you got to remember, exactly like Ronda, she had the MMA thing. She did that for a long time. So.
Well, I don't keep
Pretty
up with MMA, so I wasn't sure how long she'd been in that either. So
Sensational Sherry.
She can.
unfortunately,
She can get-
Scarecrow, you're cutting off a bit here, buddy. Can't hear you very well.
How about now?
That's a bit better.
Yep.
Much better.
And,
Sorry, this mic is awkward.
Fair enough.
It happens. It could always be worse, I suppose. You could just not be being picked up.
Oh God,
We've
I
had
hated
that shit
those days.
before.
Yep.
I just realized how red her face is as well. I didn't realize.
That was the eat out session before this interview.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I was
Jesus
about to say,
Christ.
we solved the mystery. Thank you. Hope I took it out of my mouth. Pun intended.
No.
No, I said pun intended. I meant to say that.
Jesus Christ! Look at the out. I don't know whose outfit's more garish, his or hers.
Cherry could still get it.
I mean, look, his even that thing. It was all white, and now let's see, it's all red in the middle.
I gotta ask, who the fuck in WWF? Who the fuck came up with the idea has to have this guy be the original fucking manager for the Undertaker? How the hell do you get the Undertaker from this guy?
I do not know.
No idea. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Stop dying over there.
So I'll be looking for a fourth member again soon.
At this rate, yeah.
Hard to remember. Never actually got to see Sherry wrestle, I don't think. Which is odd, 'cause she was actually women's champion for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
know
they basically just put the strap on any woman they had and occasionally had her do house shows, I think.
Oh my god. So we've been since we started doing this, like if this has honestly almost felt like we've been going for 2 hours, but according to the timestamp, it's only been just over an hour.
My
Fucking hell.
God. How has it only been an hour?
You gotta remember, the Rumble itself is going to be about an hour roughly, so...
At least
Yeah.
that'll be the most entertaining part.
Yeah, and I can't...
Oh,
I'm
hopefully.
pretty sure it's the main event as well, so... We've only got about 30... Nice. Fucking hell. You
Bless
need
you.
to get yourself to the doctor, dude. We've
You've been telling me that for years.
yeah, true, I haven't I? And it's what's her name? I can't remember.
It's a
name.
person.
No, it's
I can't remember
the
the
woman that
name
comes
either.
out with Dusty Rhodes. I remember OSW called her Brown Sauce, but I know that's not her name.
Oh my god, that is not her name.
No, it's Sapphire. It's Sapphire. That's it.
Says the
Oh yeah, that's Sapphire.
Yeah.
So how do you get sauce from Sapphire? I don't know, but
Don't look
it
don't
was
look
a whole
well,
line of jokes on the show. I
don't
can't
Don't look
remember.
into it too
Yeah.
much.
You want to be able to tell if it's chocolate or shit.
Nice.
The whole
Oh,
thing
okay.
of it.
At least she wears the fucking
Yeah,
polka
well-
dots better than Dusty does.
Opie, all I'll say is at least you can smell shit before you get to it. That's all I'll say.
Hey, you want to be able to tell when you're with them.
Just put it in your mouth and just chew and see what happens.
Shy.
Well, I hope
the hell?
you're joking, man.
It's one of
I
those.
hope
It's
you're
one of
joking.
those.
Of course.
It's one of those. It's one of those mystery flavor candy.
Oh,
Oh my
you mean like
God.
black cherries?
Why?
What? What? Did I?
What other I mean, obviously we've still got the Rumble. What other match is there on this card? I don't think we've had a
There's one
single.
more match in the room.
Okay, so thankfully, I was going to say, thankfully, this isn't just going to go on for 30
This
minutes
is-
before the Rumble.
This is the
Yeah.
next,
The revival.
the next one is the quickest
Awesome.
match of the card.
Is it a title match by any
Before-
chance? Because I don't think we've had one yet.
No, there's no title
Nope.
matches
Oh,
in
fuck.
this.
No.
No belts
That's
on the
weird.
line anywhere. That's got to be. Is that the first time we've seen that?
I believe so. And
Oh,
not
maybe
until,
maybe one of the Survivor
maybe-
Series.
not until Mania.
Yeah.
6,
I think
which
it
is
was one of the
next one.
Survivor Series ones that had no titles either.
Probably a couple of them actually. Because like the first Survivor Series pay per view was just all Survivor Series matches. So
And yeah, that one definitely.
And it was god awful.
it's getting better as we go along the shows. But oh god, some of those early shows were fucking were a chore to watch. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
How did we make it? How did we make it through them?
How the hell did you and
That's a
I
good
make it through
question.
fucking the big event twice?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I almost forgot
I
about
actually had to
that.
watch it twice.
I did have to watch it twice.
Yeah.
I took one for the team.
Well, no other fucker was around, and I lost the original footage. Sorry, the original commentary for episode 4, so we had to redo it later on.
Of all the events you had to lose footage for, why did it have to be that one?
At least it was
That's
better
a good
than the
question.
fucking wrestling classic.
Yes.
That
The
is the only
wrestling classic was
upside.
just. Yes.
I don't think
I
we've
thought
had
I
a
was gonna
pay-per-view that
die.
bad since then, thankfully. But oh god, that was just terrible. Here's the thing: 2 hours that show was, and it felt like 10.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And this segment
She
is
just-
still going on.
She just looks like she's dead inside. She's just like, why am I here?
Are you sure we're not just watching Monday Night Raw?
Aren't those people all dead inside?
Nah, because if it was Monday Night Raw, I'd see my man's Buddy Murphy doing his thing. Oh yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched Raw SmackDown since roughly Hell in a Cell. Actually, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Jeez.
Fair enough.
You know,
I
as
still
I'm
watch
actually
every week.
watching the Rumble match, I haven't watched much wrestling in a while.
I catch it
suggest
every now and
Takeover.
then.
I still suggest you watch Takeover.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Takeover
That-
Portland was fantastic.
I'll get to it
That was-
eventually before I die.
That was worth. I had to work that night, but that was worth totally setting aside the next day to watch. I was like, yeah, that was the ticket. I can't believe they did it that well, man. That was a good shit.
It was
Wait
a
a
good show.
Damn, he fucking came down like a burst of lightning.
It's the Macho Man.
Macho Man looks
Macho
like the Macho Man just looks like a fucking yoga instructor right now in that outfit.
Oh my god, he does.
Well, I mean, it's the Macho Man. What do y'all think?
Wasn't he doing like the
Not a yoga instructor.
yeah, maybe a yoga instructor. Wasn't he doing like the King Macho thing at this point? I expect him to be wearing something a bit better than that.
What, like King Corbin?
Oh God, no.
I think he did it for a little while, but I can't remember if he did it, if he kept it up for the whole time or not.
I know he did for like, even by Mania 7, he was still doing the King Macho thing.
There's the American Dream. All right.
That's the
so
world,
that's
baby.
what
He's about to get his ass kicked.
Come on, Pop.
Yeah, he is.
I think it's time to squash a tomato.
I'm gonna do the dance of learning, baby.
I'm
I'm gonna squish a tomato.
gonna squish a little tomato.
Oh, sorry, down it goes.
Gonna make more red, baby. I can't do a Dusty Rhodes voice.
So bad.
Alright, time to make some marinara sauce.
Bam.
Mr. Marinara. I thought it was Muscles
Jeez.
Marinara. Oh wait, that was Enzo. My bad.
He really took a good shot out of that going out of the ring
Yeah,
there.
props to Bruce,
Yeah.
Bruce Pritchard there. Or
Yeah, that was a
Pritchard,
bad
whichever one it
landing.
is.
He's got a twin too.
No, there's just two people called Pritchard. I can never remember their fucking name. I can never remember which one's which.
Brother. Dusty will be back. We'll be back in the Rumble.
Dusty. Rip Dusty.
Another guy that Vince did
Yeah.
just not use correctly.
And I'm gonna be quite honest. I do not agree with the fact that Cody Rhodes can't even use his own damn name in his own promotion. That's one thing that does bother me.
Like,
That does bother me a little bit.
Really stupid.
like, fine, you can't use your father's theme music. You can't use a couple of his movesets or his fucking polka dots. Fine, I get that. Those are trademarked. But give him his fucking name. It's his actual fucking name.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. It's like, he legitimately is a Rhodes. That is his name. Let him use the fucking Rhodes name, damn it.
Alright.
Again, awesome moonsault by Cody on the off the steel cage the other night. Fucking great. That thing is a lot bigger than the WWE steel cage matches as well. By the way,
Oh,
it looks a lot bigger than the one they use. So
Because it's like, it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, sure, he could call himself Cody Runnels, but that's not, it doesn't quite have the same
nah.
impact as Cody Rhodes does.
Plus, it can still use Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
So
okay, now that part actively infuriates me, that Dustin can use the roads, but not Cody.
because WWE.
But
has
y'all
the trademark.
forget that Goldust left on good terms with Triple H, and Triple H is the one that told Vince, "Hey, let him take his name." That was all Hunter. I promise.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. End of the day, Triple H is a cunt. Don't get me wrong. He's just probably going to be better for WWE than Vince is.
Uh,
Oh,
Shouldn't
look,
somebody-
it's Hacksaw.
Did you just say Hooksaw?
I was about to say
Hacksaw.
Hacksaw, yeah. I managed to stop myself.
Close
That's
enough.
what I thought.
oh.
Hacksaw, Hooksaw, Hook Nose, it's all the same.
All I know is this guy is a fucking moron.
Oh!
My ears.
F.
You know you missed me.
New York City, New York.
No, it's not.
As
New York, New York.
Guys, we're live in Orlando, Florida.
Rely, pal.
Fuck New York.
Oh, it's the big boss
It's
man.
the big boss man.
The big boss
Slick.
man. With Slick. My
Oh yeah,
man
I
Slick.
think, this would have been just before he became a face, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was his last
Mhm.
match before as a heel.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, look at those
Man.
fucking sweaty pits already.
So mean, Turbo.
I know, but Jesus Christ.
I mean, you're not wrong, but goddamn, man.
I mean,
a little subtlety, maybe?
obviously the guy was probably exercising backstage to get ready. He couldn't take the fucking shirt off while he was exercising.
Well, he's probably embarrassed about his chest, God rest his soul.
To be fair though, he did end up losing a shitload of weight over the course of
Yeah,
the next year
he
or
did.
so.
because when he came back in '98, man,
No,
he,
I don't even mean 98. I mean, like within the next year or so, he drops probably half his fucking weight almost.
for real,
Well, it looks like it. Anyway, his body mass goes down considerably.
probably stopped taking all them weird medicine.
Or, maybe stop visiting
Gentlemen.
McDonald's.
You know what's
Gentlemen,
funny about this? Like, since it's Royal Rumble, Jim Duggan was the first winner. I always find it funny because he's such a patriarch, like about USA. When he won the Rumble, it was in Canada.
Wait a minute. That's not right.
What's that up all by?
sadly, I must depart.
Oh, you're gonna miss the
What?
best part of the show as well.
I know.
Real, the fuck?
Well, mom calls though.
Well, if you
alright,
manage to
man.
make it back
Duty
before the end of
calls.
this, if you manage to make it back before the end of the show, feel free to jump in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
will do.
Okay.
All
See
right,
you later,
man.
buddy.
All right.
Good luck out there, man.
Good
Nice
night.
talking to you, man. Have a good one.
Same here.
Laters.
See ya.
Laters.
You see, he's not really gonna see
Well,
his mom. He's
damn.
gonna go blow up his lolly doll.
No, he'll do
Of
that
course.
after he goes handles his mama's business, and
Yeah, maybe.
he'll handle his blow up doll. So that's why we're not going to see him, because he's like, well, after I'm done helping out my mom, I'm gonna just one second.
And around, and the fuck is this match supposed to be?
Good
match.
question.
Oof! Jump right into those
Ouch.
shield steps. Yeah, that was actually pretty fun to watch that.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember if this ends up being a good Rumble match or not for 1990. I remember who wins, but I just don't remember if the match itself is any good. Hopefully it's not going to be a shit show like the first one was.
Wasn't the first one also just a 20-man rumble, not a 30?
Well, it makes sense. I mean,
It was a 20-man Rumble, yeah.
it also...
It was interesting. I just find it really interesting because Duggan was like, he's patriotic. It's all about USA. So he wins the Rumble in Canada. And the thing I remember is like even in Canada he was liked. Like they cheered him in Canada.
Well, here's the thing. Mr. USA himself, Hulk Hogan, was always pretty popular in Canada as well, so...
Yeah.
I
So
would
it's like
say...
they didn't care.
Sorry.
I think they just liked their characters. Like they weren't bothered about all USA. It's like their people they felt they could get behind. I guess.
I think the only time there was ever really a massive difference between like the US crowd and the Canadian crowd was like 97 with the Hearts and Austin, where Austin was hated in Canada for a while, and obviously his entourage, and then you had the Hearts and Pillman and all that who were heels in America but were like massive heroes in Canada. So
I think the thing with Austin's, I think a lot of the Canadian crowds probably really liked Austin as well.
they just love
Like
Brett
even
more,
during
though.
that time, it was just that whole thing with like kind of playing into the whole USA Canada versus USA thing.
Yeah.
Because obviously, once that had all passed, like any future time, like, when Austin just exploded and became the biggest star, like
It is-
Canada, like he was getting. I remember like watching some of the crowd reactions in Canada, and they fucking went crazy for
Oh
him.
yeah,
So
don't get me wrong, but I think all that happened like roughly around the same time Brett left. So as soon as like their hero went, as soon as like Brett left WWE and stuff, I think most of any international crowd, was like, all right, Austin can be cheered now because Brett's gone. So
yeah,
unfortunately, if that's the
that's
message
just
for
an
me, I
example of
can't
how
see it.
crazy they would go for him.
I think Hacksaw had this exact same fucking attire his entire wrestling career. Never wore
I'd
anything.
believe that.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw him wear anything else other than this like slightly dark shade of blue constantly throughout his entire. He might have got like elbow.
Yeah, I
pads
don't remember him
eventually.
not wearing anything else either.
Well, it works for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. I just really struggling to think of any time. Maybe he might have wore pure black at one point, but I'm not sure. Obviously, Big Boss Man went for a
Maybe.
couple changes.
Yeah, big boss man being all sweaty over there. He went through some changes.
Actually, when you think about it, back in this day, not many people actually changed their gear very often. Macho Man had some different attires. Mr. Perfect as well. Well, I actually say, yeah, I think it's more a modern day.
I think
thing
out
to
of all
change
the people that
attires.
changed their gear, it was Jimmy Hart.
Oh, Jimmy Hart's got a different set of clothes for several times a night, so.
Yeah. Which, by the way, when we get to the Rumble, how many times do you think Jimmy Hart will appear?
I'm going to say 3 times.
3? I'm gonna say 4.
You want to get in on this, Thunder? Hello?
Thunder? Did we lose our resident Canadian?
Sorry, what's up?
I was just, we're having bets on how many times Jimmy Hart will appear during the Rumble match.
Oh yeah, so far he's appeared twice during the night, I believe. So
No, just for the Rumble match
just
itself.
just the one.
at least 4 times.
Oh, so you and Wiz are both going 4. I'm saying 3.
Now the question is, with each different wrestler that comes out, is he gonna have a different change of clothes?
Oh, no, that is the.
Oh, that would be
is the
great
golden
if he
question.
did.
You know, it wouldn't shock me too much, but I think he might just stay in like one same outfit the entire match. Even he can't change that quickly.
That is, unless Vince actually spaced the character entrances out enough to where Hart would be able to change.
Like the record for that, like costume changes during the show, it's got to go to probably Foley at the '98 Rumble, where he came out.
Yeah, because all 3 faces
Yeah.
of Foley were in the Rumble.
Like, hats off to the guy. He worked most of the match. He only went back once or twice to get changed. Excuse me. I'm a bit surprised they had the Dude Love character last, though. I thought they'd go Mankind last. Are those messages coming into like our private chat?
They're coming through here.
Yeah. It was just something I was talking about earlier. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I was wondering if it was Scarecrow or Opa. That was all. So.
No. It's
that?
moi.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because I can't see what it is.
And I was expecting you to shout, "It's me, Austin."
It's me, Austin.
I could have.
Oh, son of a bitch!
And apparently, Bossman's lost a couple buttons on his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his big chest now.
I swear Boss Man's probably sweat away at least 5 pounds in this match.
Oh, the guy was a big sweater. He sweated all the fucking time. In his early
Yeah.
days. He got a bit more. It seemed like he got more control of it when he came back in '98. But oh fuck, that was a
Which is kind of strange, because that was when he wore his all-black SWAT attire.
the Shield 0.5.
Whereas the Shield Big Boss Man version 3.
Unfortunately, 6 feet under somewhere.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I suppose actually we should talk about that. Well, since I know Scarecrow's not a fan of them and stuff, so since he's not here to take advantage of the whole thing, but yeah, a brand new company's arisen since we last did an episode. AEW.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion been on the AEW so far?
It's a
I've
thing
been
that
enjoying
exists.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Sometimes it's better than others. Sometimes it's got some shit moments. I will say right now, the women's division is
That being said, though,
well,
I just love some of the memes that have come out of AEW. Specifically, all the stuff with a little bit of the bubbly.
a little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly!
Le champion.
That's still Le Champion.
I will say this. I mean,
Like that bubbly thing went so far it actually became a brand.
I know. I was gonna say he actually has that now, doesn't he? Um,
Mhm.
I'll say this: men's division better than WWE's, but WWE's women's division is still better than AEW's women's.
That's fair. Because I really haven't been able to watch it because Herd Eater, I don't have cable.
I usually try and catch it every Wednesday, and I do not catch it on television either, dude. I just go on certain websites to watch it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And down goes Slick.
I think the last time we saw him was the Brian AJ wedding. I think
Maybe?
that'd have been a long time ago. That'd been like 2011 or so. Sorry, yeah, 2011, something like that. 2012. It's been a while.
Well, that's a match so far.
It's been kind of shit if we're
It's a
being
thing.
honest.
Yep.
At the very least, though, the next match is the Rumble, so things should pick up a little bit.
It'll at least be a lot more interesting.
Well, the Rumble match is always more interesting anyway. That's why the most popular matches in WWE. I forgot.
Yeah.
You guys gonna be watching Blood Money next weekend? I think it is.
Oh god, no.
Is there any reason to? Because so far I can't think of any.
No, I'll probably watch Revolution since I think that's the 29th as well.
Oh,
Can we please get some excitement on screen, people?
can we?
maybe
Let's get some
Can we
action
get the
here,
Rumble
people.
match on, please?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Don't we have to have what's his name? Howard Finkel come out and explain the rules for the first 10 minutes?
I mean, I'd be okay with that, just for 10, even if it was 10 minutes.
Because it's Howard Finkel.
I think we just had a count-out victory, I'm guessing.
It was a DQ.
Oh, a DQ? Oh, I don't. I
Yeah,
can never
DQ.
fucking tell.
Don't worry about it.
WrestleMania 6.
WrestleMania. Sunday, April 1st, Toronto, Canada. Not an April Fool's
Holy
joke, as it
Sky
turned
Dome.
out.
At the Sky Dome. When did that actually change the names then? Because even I remember it being called the Sky Dome when they went there for
It was
18,
mid 2000. It was like 2005-ish, I want to say, is when they...
Okay.
Because that's kind of... That's when Rogers got the naming rights to sponsor them, to have the thing there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was Sky Dome from 89 to 2005.
Yeah, so I think it was Mania 18.
Oh, there's
was
this
the
third
last one.
appearance.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Hart's right there.
There's 3.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we're doing it over the course of the match itself, not the entire show. We can tally the total show as well.
Also, the tragic that is seeing Dino Bravo.
Oh yeah, another one that sadly passed away.
He wasn't. It's not that he passed away. He was
wasn't shot or
basically
something?
murdered.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't he shot?
Yeah, he was
Oh.
shot. He was shot dead. Because he got into not long after he left the wrestling business, he got into the crime business.
Yeah,
Well, then.
he was originally a chauffeur for for the Canadian Mafia or something when he couldn't wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
And then he started getting into more heavy stuff, and eventually, I think he took control over a region's drug supply or something like that, and basically pissed somebody off and got a bullet through the body.
17 bullets. 7 to the head and 10 to the torso. It's fucking awful. Tostitos, baby. Again.
And apparently, Macho Man Randy Savage was using the Macho King gimmick at this time.
And also,
Because Dusty Rhodes just said it.
hello.
Oh, that's a Scarecrow.
Oh, he might be trying to get. He might be switching over to his computer actually. Hello.
He back.
Well, he might just be thinking.
You still there, Scarecrow?
I'll say this right now.
Yeah, I fucking hit the wrong button.
Okay. Oh, the Rockers, by the way, Marty and Sean.
Boo.
I think they're just going for everybody that's in the Rumble at the minute. But I was gonna say,
Shawn Michaels sounded so different back then.
wait,
Yeah, because he was high all the time.
Like I remember watching, like, I think when they were in like AWA or something.
Oh,
He sounded
like a kid.
unrecognizable.
He sounded like a little
Yeah.
kid back then. I mean, he was young,
He
yeah,
didn't-
but fucking hell. I was gonna say, Dusty Rhodes, fucking Dustin Rhodes, is beginning to look a lot like his dad now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minus obviously the obesity, but fucking hell, they look exactly alike. Hopefully, middle age does not hit Cody as hard.
Well, like Father Time just hit him with a big old stick.
the road stick. And Jesus Christ, model, do you have enough baby oil on you?
That is a
Who
very
was that?
oily man.
Well, slip and slide.
If he slipped and slide, he'd be like a fucking penguin going all the way to a fucking Antarctica at this rate with all that oil on his body. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
easily.
He could work at a fucking McDonald's all day. They could just use the oil on his body to cook all the food.
Ew, but yeah, probably.
Tito Santana. I forget this guy was actually Intercontinental Champion at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's Mr. Murderer himself.
What,
Yeah,
Jimmy
they-
Super Murder Snuka?
Yep,
Yep. Ain't he dead now too?
yep,
Hopefully he'd be rotting in hell.
yep.
Oh my god, it's a King of the African Dream!
baby. The
What the
dumbest,
fuck?
one of the dumbest gimmicks, and I love it.
It was originally just meant to be a piss take of Dusty Rhodes, wasn't it? But then they got Dusty Rhodes, so.
Ain't that
I
King
know.
Mustafa or whatever?
Is what,
Oh
sorry?
no,
I
it's
don't
the
remember
Ultimate
the-
Warrior.
Oh, yeah, the Warrior, yeah.
Intercontinental
Warrior.
Champion.
Fucking the yellow belt.
It did suit Warrior, though, the yellow strap.
Yeah, it did.
I actually think a black strap would have been the worst decision for Warrior. He needs colorful stuff to go with his face paint and shit.
Oh yeah.
But everybody hates the Blue Universal title.
I don't mind the blue universal belt.
I'm still.
It-
I'm
it's-
still
It
not a
looks
fan
much
of
better
it.
than the
It-
Red Gem version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is
easier
a bit
on my
better
eyes
than
than the
that.
red one.
It's a bit better than the universe. It's better than the red one a little bit, but it's still not great. I'd still rather have a proper looking title belt than that fucking just big W on it.
Yes, that's like the only thing with the belts is that
I
the
get
two
why they
belts
do
are
it,
too
but it's
similar.
fucking boring.
We
Oh, what
can't
do you-
all be rich
What do you
and have a
guys-
diamond encrusted belt that
what do
we
you
leave
guys,
in bars because we have too much wine. So
What do you guys think of the new IC strap?
Oh yeah,
I like
that's
it.
right. It is. It isn't. It's different now.
I like
think, I think it was the one belt that didn't need changing, but it's not a bad design.
mm-mm.
What, the current IC belt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hang
I'm
on,
just
I gotta
glad
look.
Braun
Oh
finally
yeah,
has a
that's.
string
Oh
of
yeah, the
blue
new
on it.
ones. I don't mind the new one. It's all right.
It's alright. I just think it was probably the white IC strap was probably the one they really didn't need to change.
You know what? I
Yeah, but
actually
it-
like
it
this
was-
belt design quite a bit. Controversial
It was
opinion.
refer-
I thought the one we had before, the white strap one, I thought that looked like a toy.
Really?
Really, really.
Well, fair enough.
What?
It looked like a toy belt to me, Scarecrow. The white IC strap.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
All right.
I looked away from the screen there for a second, came back, and for a fucking second I thought it was Black Machismo.
No.
You thought
No.
it was who?
What's his name?
Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal, that was it.
Oh, okay.
When he was doing
Okay.
the Black Machismo thing in TNA.
Oh, yeah.
What is
yeah.
Jay Lethal doing now,
He's
anyways?
still on the Independents, isn't he? But here's the thing, that guy is really, really good, so... But
He's still in Ring of Honor and probably not going anywhere because they treat him so good.
Well, he is a really good wrestler, but here's the thing, he's probably already just had his best year, so WWE is going to miss out on the
Yep.
best years of Jay Lee. But here's the thing, the guy is fucking amazing. I still think, funny, humor-wise, the funniest thing I've ever seen in wrestling is his promo with Ric Flair in TNA, where they just have that fucking woo-off and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That is still
I
my
saw
favorite
that.
segment in TNA history. It's my favorite comedy segment ever.
Not me. I was more of a beatdown clan promo kind of guy. MVP.
Fair enough, but not
Those
really
were my favorite
thing.
promos.
Oh, no, I'm not talking promos. I mean like comedy promos.
Well, speaking of promos, it's one of my favorites of the promos
Oh,
talking at the moment. Honestly, Jake Roberts, I thought, was one of the best talkers in the business.
As long as he's not whacking off a snake in front of the audience.
Well, yeah, we don't talk about that.
That fucking Heroes of
Whacking off a snake.
Yep, it was the
Whacking off a snake, this guy.
Heroes of Wrestling show, which was really fucking bad. He was drugged and drunk to the eyeballs and decided to jack off the snake.
Okay, then. Well, I hope the snake enjoyed it.
I'd be surprised if it did.
Oh, wrong snake. Get it?
I need to go mute for a few minutes, guys. I'll be back in about 5.
Mm-hmm.
He got it. The anvil. Man, I got some.
Oh, there's Jimmy Hardy.
Hey,
There's number 4.
4.
Just wait till we actually get to the Rumble match.
I know.
Man, this is.
Swear to
this
God,
is
if he doesn't
taking
show up 4 times
long.
in that match alone, I'm gonna be disappointed.
This is probably going to be longer than the actual Rumble match.
Maybe?
No, the promos. I'm not talking about Honky Tonk Man's talking in particular, but all the promos before the Rumble.
Oh, there's Hogan.
Oh,
You know,
for fuck's sake! And of course, he's the champion.
do you know what's crazy?
What?
What up?
The fact that the Honky Tonk Man is still the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever.
Is he?
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not going to keep the IC strap on anybody for that kind of length of time in this era.
You never know.
They kind of missed the boat on that with. I'm pretty sure the longest reign, at least in my memory, that stuck out was back in the day when Cody Rhodes was feuding with the Big Show. That during the time before that and the aforementioned feud. That's what sticks out in my mind. And I'm pretty sure Shinsuke had that title for a pretty long time. He had it for like 200 something days.
Shinsuke had it for 201 days.
200 and something.
Also, Jesus Christ, the amount of shine he has on him right now, it's just ridiculous.
That's what cocaine does to you.
Super
Super
like he's
oiled up.
Makes you glow. No, I'm serious, guys. Like when you do drugs like that and they ooze out through your glands, I'm pretty sure it helped with the baby oil application. I'm just saying. I know no one here would know that, but I just decided to drop some street knowledge. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
then
the crowd
keeping
goes
with
wild
that,
for the Royal Rumble!
It's a Royal Rumble!
I just hope that
But I
we're
thought you
not
said you weren't going to do
subjected.
that again.
I lied.
He did it. He did.
Shit, he bamboozled me.
He did. He got you good, sir. Missed the game, Liz. Or excuse me, game.
It happens. Yes, Howard Finkel, it is supposed to be every man for himself.
Can we not be subjected to Hulk Hogan? Like, if Hogan comes in and gets tossed out and then poses for 15 minutes like one of the last ones that we said, hell no. Please don't do that to us. He got
I
thrown
don't
out
want
and
to see
they
Hogan posing for 15 minutes, let alone 2 seconds.
no.
I just don't want to
whatever
see Hogan.
pay-per-view- I think
But
Well,
we have-
Thunder, that ship has already sailed. We saw Hogan earlier.
I know.
yeah,
That's the
no. I'm just trying to think when it was that tournament for the WWE Championship back in these days, and Hogan was got a double disqualification with Andre the Giant, and sat there and posed for 12 minutes after the bell had rung.
I
We
will
were
understand why
subjected to
Hogan
that
did that.
because
Hogan,
it's
you
Hogan.
didn't win.
That's for me and Turbo. We were screaming that for like 10 minutes.
yeah. It's like he didn't win.
You
He
don't
didn't-
deserve to pose if you don't win.
But it's Hogan, and he's gonna get that posing, brother.
So number
Okay,
2 is
entrance
Coco Beware.
Number 1 and 2 is Ted DiBiase and Coco Beware. Neat.
I thought it was Demolition.
Nope.
Okay.
That's an immediate start.
Yep.
So Coco Beware wearing what appears to be a candy cane for wrestling gear.
Yep.
Unless Turbo has a better bar.
Maybe. We'd have to ask him when he returns.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is
Do it,
that is if
do
he's
it.
still in the Rumble by then.
Mhm.
Hey, because who knows? He could be gone by now.
Exactly.
Not by now, but by the time Turbo returns.
I mean, it's not like it's Brock Lesnar.
I wonder how long into the match it's
Yeah,
gonna take
Scarecrow,
when the
you do
pizza.
bring up a fair point. It's not Brock Lesnar.
I wonder how long it's gonna take into the match when my pizza arrives. Because I ordered some pizza.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully before the end, so you can chow down and watch wrestling and eat, which is one of my favorite things ever.
I mean, I was doing that earlier.
I'm being 100% serious. Like, sometimes watching like wrestling and the storytelling, it just makes me hungry. I just be flat out getting out.
I haven't eaten anything
That is
today,
fair.
so that's why I got some pizza.
That is also fair.
Yes, very fair.
What kind of
You
pizza
get
did you get?
pizza.
Just a simple cheese pizza.
Not bad.
All right.
I had a buffalo
I'm-
chicken pizza. And there he goes.
Yep.
Bye bye.
I'm not. I just like my pizza simple for the most of the time. So
That is fair.
I do ultimate cheese lovers if I do pizza.
oh,
'cause-
cheese lovers is great.
As for me, typically if I'm ordering a pizza, it's one of 3. Either a cheese pizza, a pepperoni pizza, or a buffalo chicken pizza.
Makes sense.
All are
Yeah.
good options.
All right, who's number 3?
Aren't you up north
Oh, it's Marty
anyway?
Jannetty.
Oh, hi,
You're
Marty.
still up, yeah, aren't you
What was that,
still in the
Scarecrow?
up north area game list? You're still in the up north
Huh?
area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that does make sense. You're in the pizza capital, so
Yeah, he's
Oh, hell yeah.
he's in the best part to have pizza.
that's why
Great
I'm
state
not
of New
arguing.
York.
I'm not arguing with Game Wiz. I'm saying it doesn't matter what kind of pizza you get; it's gonna all be good.
Easily.
I'm just saying.
Right before
just
Game West
saying.
says, actually, there is this pizza place I don't like.
Yeah, it's called
No,
Hawaiian
I
pizza.
There you go.
No, a pizza place, not type of pizza.
Watch, someone's just gonna make a place called Hawaiian Pizza in the state of New York, and they'll be like, "There it is."
There it is. Burn it.
Yeah, it'll probably get blown up. Is what I was about to say.
Oh yeah, that's a very sacrilegious type of pizza to have in the state of New York.
I can't understand the appeal of putting a pineapple on a pizza. It just doesn't work.
It don't.
You just can't put pineapple on pizza.
No.
I mean, you can. It can. It just doesn't taste good.
Yep.
Because the classic
No.
argument for that is like, oh, but pineapple sweet. Oh, but so is tomato sauce. No, it's just
No.
pineapple cuts through most of the flavor.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem with it. And there goes Marty.
Oh, goodbye, Marty.
Marty just eliminated himself from the Royal Rumble.
And I'm out of here.
And a Gail Kim, we have it.
I'm going home.
Well, at least at least it required assistance, whereas Gail Kim just was like, "Nope, I'm out of here."
Hey, remember when Great Khali eliminated himself from a battle royal by stepping over the
Oh
top
yeah.
rope?
Yeah, and Flacco's just like, "Did it? Hello? Okay, it's Jake Roberts."
Oh boy.
Does he have the snake with him? Yes, he does.
And the crowd goes wild.
Of course,
This
because
is
Jake
the loudest
Roberts.
I've heard these crowds.
Well, wildish. Wildish.
Loud. Well, at least pretty loud at this point.
Just wait till we get to Hogan.
Oh God.
Oh yes, Jesse, such a crushing body slam onto the mats.
Ow.
Because, as we all know, the mats hurt like hell.
Yes.
But don't forget, gentlemen, the apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
They have to remind us 80,000 times so we don't forget.
Yeah,
Oh, you know it.
it's like Jeff Gordon saying, remember, the car is heavy. It's like, well, thank you, Jeff. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Oh,
That does not let it not look like a pleasing shot of the snake bag.
no.
Because I know what it's supposed to be, but it's because of the bag being over it, it's like that's like it just looks more like a bulge.
Oh boy, who's coming in next?
He went back.
That was a pretty nice sell.
Still not as far back as Batista, though.
Oh yeah. That was
Oh,
hilarious.
it's Randy Savage.
The Savage of Randy's.
He's changed his gear, I think.
Yes, he has. It's not bad.
Excuse me.
Damn,
bless you.
that was a good one.
He's looking like some tropical Skittles.
Oh, now I could go for some Skittles.
I hate you because I just got done eating cherry sours. I hate you.
You're welcome.
God damn it.
And as
We just have to make sure that Savage does not eliminate himself this time.
You know what? Screw you, Thunder, because I actually have Skittles up here on my desk. So you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Now wait, Savage eliminated himself. There's no Yokozuna here.
No, I'm talking. Well, yeah, but I'm also talking about 90. I think the 92 Rumble. Like he kind of forgot. Like he went to attack someone out on the outside, but he went to the top and jumped out.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
like he's doing right now, except in.
Yeah, except in.
And now a blatant choke.
A choke, you say? I'm sure he enjoys being choked.
Oh yeah, I put my finger up because I slapped him.
Hell yeah.
All right, who's next?
Steve Austin, is that you?
Oh, it's Roddy Piper.
Hi, Roddy Piper.
Rowdy Ronda, is that you?
Nah, that can't be right. I expected a good wrestler.
Roddy Piper, back when his hip was probably still at least okay.
Mhm.
Right. No, not to be confused with Roddy Strong.
No, definitely not. It's kind of crazy when I think about it. Like I was looking back at Piper's career when he turned face. He was face for quite a while. He's remembered as one of the best heels, but he was a face for quite a long while.
Well then.
Like because he turned face around 86, I think.
I guess it's because people look back at how well of a dickhead Roddy was being a heel. I agree.
Yes. I think it was just because when he was a heel, it worked so well. Like he was a heel at the perfect time, and he was so good at it. So, but a lot of his career was later in WWF was as a face.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, who's gonna show up now?
It's gonna be
Hogan, so we can get it out of the way.
Nope, it's the
Oh
Warlord.
my goodness, it's the Warlord.
Now the question is he gonna last more than 2 seconds?
Is this the one where he gets knocked out in less than a second?
No, that was 89.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we already saw it. Okay.
All right, he's already beaten.
He's done it. He's lasted more than 2 seconds.
Way to go, Warlord.
I mean, it helps that there's no Hulk Hogan in there right now, so.
If Hogan wins, I'm gonna be pissed.
Excuse me.
Didn't one of the Bushwhackers in one of the Rumbles have a hilariously short time?
It was like 3 or 4 seconds or whatnot. He went in one way, was taken out the other way, and then he just kept marching back.
Yup.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Steps in, clothesline, walk.
That was the Warlord when you just said like steps in and then he's clotheslined over. Oh, excuse me.
Consider yourself excused, sir.
Thank you.
That'll be $24.95.
Now listen here.
Okay, I'm listening.
No. Bless
There's
you.
your receipt.
Damn, that was a good
There's your
one.
receipt.
Wonderful.
Well, then all of a sudden.
That was a receipt for the receipt.
Indeed. It was.
Oh boy, who's coming out next?
There you go.
Oh,
It's Bret Hart!
here
Looks
comes
like he's
Bret
kind of
Hart.
limping a bit, though. Maybe it's just me.
What about? What, Thunder?
I thought it looked like he was limping for a bit. Maybe it was just me, though.
He probably got off on the wrong foot.
Remember, this was like 4 years before Owen Hart kicked his leg out of his leg.
Ouch!
Still one of my favorite promo botches.
Wait a minute. Owen Hart did what?
When he turned on Brett after the '94 Rumble, he had like a promo backstage. He's like, "That's why." And during it, he said, "That's why I kicked your leg out of your leg." I promise, when we get to '94 Rumble, you will see that.
Oh,
To quote Psycho Sid, "You try and make me look like a jackass."
And Psycho Sid's even worse because he jumped off the top rope and broke his own leg. So I mean,
Yes, doing a top rope big boot.
We're live, pal.
dumbass.
Well, the skeptics said, "Oh, let me do this again."
Oh, it's live, pal. Or live, pal, or whatever. It's fucking Sid. Poor guy.
Good shit.
He made himself look like a jackass too many times in his career.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm. Psycho Sid.
What was the promo? You are half the man that I am, and I have half the brains that you do.
Yep.
Yes, you do, Sid. Yes, you
Was
do.
that a Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, or which Sid was?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
Bad
we've
News
got some
Brown.
bad news.
And not get Bad News Game Wiz. It's Bad News Brown.
I thought you were about to say Bad News Barrett. I was like, was he even alive at this time?
Yes,
No,
I think he would have been.
Probably.
Right, I'm going to double check this right now. Wikipedia, Stu Bennett, help me.
Wait, born in 1991. Wait a minute.
He's gonna be 40 this year.
Yeah, he is. He's old. Still a damn shame that he never got to be WWE champion because of John Cena.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a damn shame. And so instead they give him 5 Intercontinental title reigns, and his last Intercontinental title reign, he doesn't even have the damn belt until the day before.
Goodbye, Roberts.
Good
Oh,
lord. Anyway,
I know, that's how I feel too.
but the
disappointing.
Warlord is still in there.
I know! What is this madness?
he has outlasted his own time.
Yeah, he's definitely pulling his way this year.
Unlike the last time.
Unlike the last time, yeah.
What?
Oh,
What? What
Come
the
on,
hell?
get him out, Willie.
oh.
Never mind. Jeez, you got a lot of receipts tonight.
No, here's the thing, and Max said it best. Scarecrow, you summoning ghosts? Yeah, I'm waiting for the big book.
Oh, it'll happen sooner or later. Just you wait.
Oh, wait a second. Game Wiz, I believe you were there for that. Because
I
it was
might
on
have?
your server. It was on your server when that happened. That was
Oh,
where
then
I
had
coined
to
the
have been there
rated.
for it.
Alright, number
Yep,
10.
the rated.
But it's been so long.
I
hi,
know,
Duffy.
it was years ago.
American Dream.
He's just
Sorry.
a
He's
common
just a
man.
common man. Get out of my head.
Yep, just do it. It's better.
That elbow didn't even
That
connect.
was an elbow that did not connect.
The bionic elbow.
More like the bionic.
I've heard of the bionic
act.
redneck, but not the bionic elbow.
Hey, the bionic redneck.
And there goes
pretty
Red.
cool.
And goodbye, Savage.
Oh my goodness.
You got some
Oh,
Give him
man.
the height.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Damn, for him to get height in this era, woo, breaking barriers. Breaking barriers.
Oh, excuse me.
Wait, is Shane McMahon one of the refs in this?
He might be.
Probably.
This would have been around the time I think he was
Because
refereeing.
this was around the time he was a ref.
Back when he was
He had to wear
Shane
those
Stevens.
silly bow ties.
Like I said,
I
back
was
when
about-
he was Shane Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Does make me wonder if they do plan to bring Shane on camera again at some point. Because he's
Oh.
basically just working backstage right now.
Yeah, because they intentionally overexposed him so that way he wouldn't have to be back out there.
He'll probably be back next year, if I had to guess.
Maybe.
Or at Mania, because Mania's not here yet, so let's hold off
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
that's right. He could be back for Mania.
So
Mhm.
apparently Shane started being a ref in 1988 for the first ever Rumble.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, this would be around that time.
oh
Oh,
no,
it's
it's
Andre.
Andre. Also, we haven't had any Jimmy Hart appearances in the Rumble match yet.
No Jimmy Hart appearances yet.
Damn it.
The mouth of the South.
I mean, at least I still counted 4 in general, so there's that.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane McMahon was one of the refs for the this pay-per-view.
You mean
Oh.
Shane Stevens?
Shane Stevens, Shane McMahon, same name.
And there goes the Warlord.
Bye-bye, Warlock. You did better this year. Good for you.
And down goes Mr. Fuji.
It's interesting because this is like when Andre could barely move. Like he
Mhm.
already could barely move by WrestleMania 3, and this is 1990.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming up to Mania 6.
Like you could just see him stumbling all there because he could barely do anything.
Yes, he used the ring rope to help.
Mm-hmm. He's done a lot of, corner moves and.
It's interesting because when you looked at Andre when he was like younger and like he still had proper mobility, he was actually really damn good in the ring for someone of his size.
Well,
When he
yeah,
was
you look
young-
at his work in the 70s. He was really, really good.
Yeah, like he was doing stuff that you'd be amazed anyone of his size was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time he got into the peak of when WWF was getting big at the time, age and how his bones were at the time was starting
Aged in
to
170 beers.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm sure that didn't help.
If he had gotten the treatment that the Big Show did for his size, he probably would have survived. He probably would have been alive longer.
Oh my god, it's the Red
it's
Rooster.
the Red Rooster.
Red Rooster. Poor Terry Taylor.
I would have laughed if he was just immediately taken out of the match. But no.
By Andre.
That would have been great.
If Andre would have just
we all
picked him
saw
up and
Ronnie.
chucked him.
Oh, bad
goodbye,
news.
Brown.
So we lost bad news. Well, that's some bad news. The bad news is gone.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, and
And he
bye-bye.
dumps Roddy over the
Oh
rope.
no.
Damn.
woo, hi Ted.
Hi, Virgil.
It's a scuffle.
Oh, we've got a kerfuffle.
Look how young Shane looked back then.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to believe that he's over 50.
Yeah, he just turned 50 earlier this year.
Oh man, the best in the world is 50.
Shane.
But he
McMahon.
really was. But he really was at that time.
Yeah?
I mean, he was
mean-
the best at jumping off really tall structures.
I mean, people got tired of the overexposure, but I'll give him this. Shane, when he's a heel, he's a damn good heel.
Yes, he is.
Mhm. Yeah, and then they passed that heat to King Corbin. That's probably why Shane doesn't have to come back.
It's Axe. Demolition.
Oh boy, demolition.
Poor Demolition.
And the Red Rooster's eliminated. Damn it.
Poor Rooster,
Huh?
man.
1 second.
Hmm?
Okay, time's up.
What the fuck?
Thunder said 1 second, so I told him, okay, time's up.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So what's new with you, Scarecrow?
Nothing. About to be promoted again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just chilling. And, I'm going to my first concert tomorrow. And then, I very recently, my friend that has the baby, she had a birthday. And so I took her out for her birthday, and she asked me for the man hoodie. Well, I had the money to do it, so I gave it to her. So
Nice.
it's one of those things where if I can spread around the wrestling love, I'm going to do that. I've grown a little bit since the last time we talked.
That's good.
It's just like, I like who I like, but like the ones that I don't like, I don't make a federal case anymore. I'm just like, well, if I don't like them for this reason, if they improve, I ease up on them. Otherwise, I just try to ignore it.
I got my pizza.
All that,
Which is fair.
all that negativity does is just fuck with you after a while.
Yeah.
It's just not helping.
And welcome back, Thunder.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I very recently, so it was kind of a gift swap because she bought me the OC hoodie. That's what I meant to say.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got people buying me wrestling
Alright,
gear
who's
now.
next? Oh, it's Haku.
Ooh. Hopefully he won't bite anyone's ears. Or no, noses.
Oh god, I
Or
hope
take,
not.
or take out anyone's kneecap.
Oh! Shit. Oh,
Still no
God.
Jimmy Hart appearances during this match.
I know, I'm genuinely surprised by that.
No shit, dude.
Maybe he couldn't figure out all the wardrobe changes.
Yeah.
So I wonder who's going to throw out Andre.
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Unless Hogan comes out and pulls his super Hogan shtick, but
I mean,
Oh
that
yeah,
wouldn't
we
be
haven't seen
surprising.
Hogan yet.
that's why I was totally shocked when Brock got eliminated by Drew, even though I knew it was going to happen ahead of time.
Mhm.
Oh, I was so happy to see Drew finally get the push. He's deserved it for so long.
Yes, he has.
Because
I already knew it was coming, so it didn't
especially
matter.
since the crowd's gotten behind him, like they're just letting him be him.
Which is good.
Well, that's true, but I just hope that they don't give him the Seth Rollins treatment like y'all did last year. Well, I don't mean y'all, but the
I
fans
hope
did
not.
last year. Because remember, this time last year, Rollins, man, we
Yeah,
want
I
to
know,
see a
right?
new champion. And then by the end of the year, they had to turn him heel because of all the hate that he got. I really hope that that's not Drew's fate. That's why I'm trying to not have an opinion until I see for myself.
Yeah, I know. And there's
I do
Smash.
like where Rollins is now, though.
I like it too, but the fact that they had to do that just didn't sit
Yeah.
well with me at all.
It's just,
They shouldn't
it's
have had
just
to do all that.
Yes. So that's unfortunately one of the more unfortunate cases of just poor booking.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
I really
I mean,
hope
he
they
beat
don't do the
Brock.
same to Drew.
He beat Brock twice last year, and it didn't do nothing for him.
Nope.
That's all I got to say about it. But that being said, I don't hate Rollins like I used to. But the fact that he's got Murphy in his stable makes me have to be a fan because I like Buddy Murphy.
And I like AOP.
I don't know why. There you go. I don't really care for them, but at the same time, I like the pairing of that stable, so I
Yeah, it's
leave
a
it
good
alone.
stable.
I don't say nothing. And when Murphy got the tag titles, because I think everyone forgets that he was Cruiserweight champion for a while, I was glad that he finally got a decent title with a decent partner.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Hopefully, this will be the beginning of a bunch of good stuff from Murphy, because Murphy is a good worker.
He is.
He is.
And I mean, Roman and Daniel Bryan put that man on the map. He's had that rocket strapped to him, and the fact that he had that series of matches with Aleister Black, even though he lost, it didn't hurt his character. That made him stronger.
Oh, yeah. There is a way to make people look stronger even in defeat, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah. But the way that he joined AOP and Rollins, that makes me it makes me happy when I watch it. Dude, help us! They just at the last minute, pulse this pilot. Okay.
Who's next? Oh my god,
Oh,
here he
yeah.
is! It's Akeem!
To answer your question, Fiend's now.
Mm-hmm.
Akeem, the African Dream.
Weren't they doing that to make fun of Hakeem the Dream?
Wasn't it a dig at Dusty Rhodes?
That's what
The
I
American
thought.
Dream?
Yeah, that's right. I think y'all mentioned that earlier anyway. Excuse me. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me just get some water.
Still
real
doesn't
quick.
excuse how stupid that gimmick is.
No.
stupid
Also, I
and
must have missed
slightly.
Bret Hart getting eliminated.
Well,
Bret Hart is so mid.
oh, and there goes Andre.
Oh, and it wasn't Hogan
Nice,
that
Axis
eliminated
Smash
him.
taking
Yeah.
him out.
And Hogan didn't eliminate Andre. What is this malarkey?
They could have not shot Andre's big ass right there. That was very uncomfortable.
Incredibly uncomfortable.
You just
I've
see
seen worse.
nothing but it looked like a solar eclipse, bro. What you talking about?
I've seen more scarring things. I've seen Sold Out 97, and I still have nightmares of that.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, why'd you spend money on that?
I didn't spend money on it. I would have been 2 years. I wouldn't have even been 2 years old at that point, so of course I couldn't spend any money on it.
But you just said that you trying to
Yeah,
say
but
that
I
you
chose.
watched
Yeah,
it
I
and
watched
didn't
it
like it?
before online.
I'm sorry.
And again, there's also the finger poke of doom.
Oh God. That's why I was like, of all the pay-per-views you had to watch from WCW, is that one for real though? I'd have watched
Oh,
Halloween
boy,
no,
Havoc
the murderer.
'98. I watched Halloween Havoc before I'd watch that shit. Goldberg beating DDP.
Hello?
That being said, though, Scarecrow, I did show our friend Sub the finger poke of doom, and he was just so confused.
Hey guys, I'm back. Apologies for that.
Welcome back.
No
Welcome
worries.
back, Turbo.
My mom just came back from that engagement party I mentioned, so...
We've actually had a bunch of commentary about the Rumble.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actual commentary.
Yeah, you've been
fuck.
alright.
How many
Yeah.
entrants have there been, do you know?
17.
Okay, so
Yes.
I've only missed a little more than half of it. Okay.
But don't worry,
Well, he
Akeem
came
the
back at
Acting Dream was on screen.
Well, he was, yeah.
And there it
Yeah.
goes.
Gone now.
Yeah. We haven't seen Cunt Hogan yet, but we
sure
did
will.
see Andre get eliminated.
Though we have
and
got a,
other
mur-
ones.
we have got a murder in
Akeem barely
the ring, though.
lasted in there.
We have got a murder in the ring.
Yeah.
So
I just hope
suppose that's
again
a bit worse.
that there's
Yeah, I did
Please
say
no
that just
pose.
before you came back.
Oh, okay.
What?
Like I said, sorry, I didn't mean to be gone that long, but... Oh,
It happens.
Did Howard Finkel do the rules and stuff?
He did the rules
Yes.
and stuff.
Okay.
By the way, no Jimmy Hart appearances in the
Holy
Rumble yet.
shit.
Not
Jesus
yet.
Christ, no Jimmy Hart.
Well-
I feel unfulfilled with no Jimmy.
Same.
wait a minute. You feel no?
Do I
What?
feel what's that? There's no Jimmy, so I feel
We-
unfulfilled. It's a crappy
We
run.
need more Jimmy Hart.
Okay. Sorry, wrong Jimmy.
Oh, you're thinking
Never
little
mind.
Jimmy.
I thought you said. I thought you said something else, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
And yes, game was little Jimmy says you're gonna get got.
Oh,
There he
there
is!
it
Bravo.
is, finally. Dino Bravo.
Missed in 17 shots.
Who the hell's that? I don't even know who
It's
that is.
Dino Bravo.
Who is that? Oh,
The
wait.
Man.
The guy who joined the Canadian Mafia and then got killed.
Oh,
While
okay.
watching hockey.
Yep,
Yeah, it was,
Are
wasn't it?
are y'all serious?
Yeah,
right now?
Yeah, I'm
100%
serious. That's absolutely what happened.
I think you said earlier, Thunder got shot 17 times.
He did.
Y'all are definitely trolling the fuck
No,
out of me,
seriously,
right?
go.
now.
No, we're
go
not.
up.
Go
That
look
is
up his
what
Wikipedia
happens.
page.
Oh. All right. I'll just pull up the. Whoa. Never mind. Never mind.
It's concerning.
It is.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding at all. A pretty messy end for Dino Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. Man was just minding his own business.
Well, to be fair, he was dealing drugs and shit as well, so
Well, yeah, when you're in that world, anything goes.
pretty much.
Shit happens. But yes, I still can't. Did DiBiase get eliminated? Not
No, he's right there.
He's still there.
Oh, there he is, right there. Oh shit.
I find it funny how Axe and Smash were both able to run into Andre and get himself eliminated, but the two of them together could not get out Ted DiBiase.
Oh yeah, 'cause, you know, Ted DiBiase, that money is what makes him so strong.
Yeah, just gotta make it look like they're trying to eliminate him.
Mm-hmm. Could y'all imagine if he actually got the WWE champion?
I
If they actually
know.
recognized
God.
It's
it?
such a massive shame he didn't. It'd have been perfect. To
Well, I mean, he did.
Oh,
keep
it's
the
not.
title
It's not.
sold to
It's
him.
not Earthquake. It's the Canadian Earthquake.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's the thing, Skyro. I don't think does WWE even acknowledge Ted DiBiase's run with the belt.
No,
Yeah.
Nope.
they don't. That's why he made the $1 million championship in the first place.
Yeah. It's a shame because I think like late '80s, that was like the perfect foil to Hulk Hogan. Was Ted
It was.
DiBiase. He could have easily just put the strap on him once or twice.
Whoop! There goes Dusty.
And there goes the American Dream.
Well,
Thrown out by the Canadian earthquake.
Time to wake up. Dream's over.
damn it. That being said, though, Turbo, you did also miss the best gimmick in the history of history, the Red Rooster.
Oh yeah, Terry Taylor tore it up.
I'm fine with missing that.
I thought he was your favorite wrestler though, Turbo, from the
Oh,
'80s. You used to tell me Terry Taylor, you know.
No, Terry Taylor's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the fucking gimmick.
Oh.
The Red Rooster was such a dumb gimmick.
I know.
What if they'd have made him WWE champion? That'd have been
Oh,
never
God.
happened. It would never would have happened. He was a fucking jobber for life at that point.
Okay, excuse me, but David
So was
Arquette is a
Jinder
former
Mahal,
world
the
champion.
champ.
So just please stop. Just please stop.
Here's the funny thing though. David Arquette's actually been having some half decent matches in the last couple of years.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he's been on the indie
What?
circuit. He's been on the indie circuit. He had a death match that was actually really fucking bloody. He had a match against Jungle Boy, and a bunch of other matches. Actually, he's been actually doing quite a
What,
few.
David Arquette?
Yeah,
I know he had
well-
a death match, but I
Yeah.
didn't know he had
Well, you
more.
better get that.
He's had some
You
matches.
gotta get that check, I guess.
I think.
Need that
I-
money.
I
Hey,
don't think he's
there's-
getting
they're
that
not
check.
hard.
I don't think he needs the money, dude. I think he's okay with what he's major in his career. I think he does it because he loves wrestling, and I think he still feels really bad about becoming WCW champion.
He does, because he told him in the first place, don't do it.
Basically, they begged him.
He
to
asked
do
them
it.
not to do it.
No, he was dead set against it. They begged him to do it so to get some publicity.
Mhm.
But, he's not a stupid man.
For,
He knows what wrestling fans are like, but apparently he knows better than the fucking people that are booking the show.
Of course, because they were just doing it to promote Ready to Rumble, right?
Yeah, the Ready to Rumble movie. He won a WCW Thunder in a tag team match, I think.
And there goes the Earthquake.
Yep.
And
You
I'm
mean the
surprised there
Canadian
wasn't an earthquake.
Yes.
He could have caused an earthquake with the way he hit the ground right there.
Oh, I just realized Anvil's
Indeed.
in this as well.
And Anvil could... Well, never mind. Rip Anvil.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. But hey, we still have Patty,
Yeah.
everybody. We still have Natalia.
Yeah, true. Actually, Ted DiBiase is still alive as well, so.
He does movies now.
But I thought he was a monster.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw him taking a small gig or something.
He might do both.
What, Ted
Probably.
DiBiase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he is currently doing.
Well, I know the last thing
He is
did
currently a
was-
Christian minister.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was.
But obviously he won the 24/7 championship last year, I think. Oh, technically,
Yes,
he
Ted
bought
DiBiase
it.
Senior.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, $1 Million Man did buy it off of Lunger Blaze. They
Yep.
did that to poke fun at the time where she threw
They
the
also
title.
were-
Here comes the Ultimate Warrior!
Do you want to
The
know?
Ultimate
Do you want to
Warrior.
know?
Oh,
Do you want to know what the most pathetic thing about that is?
What?
Mechanically, that is the only single title Ted DiBiase Senior has ever held in WWE.
the 24/7
Well, that's
title for like
recognized.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he handed it over to somebody, didn't he?
I can't remember who, but that is the only time he won a singles title in WWF at all. That is pathetic.
Damn.
Rip Dino Bravo. He's now out of the ring.
Yep.
Or out of the Rumble, I mean.
Apparently, Ted DiBiase dropped the 24/7 belt to Drake Maverick.
Oh, is it Drake Maverick?
Mhm.
Okay.
Excuse me, Drake Maverick.
Excuse
Oh
me,
God,
Spud.
Drake Maverick. Or do you mean Rockstar Spud? I
Yeah.
don't know. I get so confused now.
Yeah, that's why you went by in TNA. Speaking of it, I never see anything about the 24/7 belt anymore. It seems to have just gone quiet again.
Riddick Moss is the current champ.
That's why no one knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who the fuck is Riddick Moss?
Mojo Rawley's. He's supposed to be Mojo Rawley's backup, but then he did what Carmella did to Truth. That's all you need to
okay.
know. Dumb bullshit.
Riddick Moss has
Truth
held the
is like a-
24/7 belt for at least 12 days.
Holy shit, that's practically a fucking lifetime.
I
But
know.
our Truth is like a
And then
30
we have
or
our-
20-time champion.
And we have R-Truth, who's held the belt 34 times already.
That's what it was. 34. I knew it was 30 something. The Truth. Because our Truth is like a treasure, the best comedian that they have.
Here's the thing, I loved the concept of the 24/7 title, but I hate the way they execute it, where every fucking title change has been a roll-up pin.
Oh.
Almost every single
Rick Martel.
title change.
Uh-huh. The
Hello,
model.
Rick Martel.
Yep.
He's a model.
Nice.
Nice.
To be honest, though, he probably
Oh,
still.
Thank you, Root Beer.
All right.
in baby oil right now, isn't he? It's not as bad as it
Probably.
was. It's probably not
And
as
Thunder,
bad
now
as
I
the,
want root
the
beer.
interview, but
I haven't had one in a while, so that's why I got
Fair.
one.
I've never had
Nice.
root beer. It's not really a massive thing over here.
Beer with roots in it.
Has Bret Hart been out already, or?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
damn.
out.
Yeah.
But the Anvil's
God.
still in there.
Oh, great. That's
And the
weird.
Warrior's still there.
Oh yeah,
barely
I didn't even
moving, but he's
fucking
there.
See the Warrior, Jesus! How the hell did I miss him?
Yeah.
How do you miss the
I
Warrior?
don't know.
How did you do that? Holy shit.
Oh,
Completely didn't even see him.
And there's goes the other path of demolition.
Smash has fallen.
Been
Now,
smashed.
was this Axe and Smash or was Demolition Crush a thing at this point?
Axe and Smash.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I liked Crush, man. Crush was cool.
He's one of those that was okay, but I think he was around way too long. And he was a mediocre wrestler at best during his heyday, and then he just got really fucking bad by the time Chronic came around in 2001.
Ah, so like the Bellas.
No, because they were never really that talented to begin with.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were talented at sucking dick, but not actually
Nikki to an
wrestling.
extent, but Brie, fucking hell. Talent skipped to fucking twin in that generation, didn't it? She doesn't even have the gimmick of the massive
Who's
whoppers.
next?
She hadn't even had the gimmick of a
Oh,
what?
Tito
The
Santana.
massive whoppers.
Oh, the massive whoppers. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nikki's got that as well. Brie had nothing.
I mean, she has a massive whopper in her stomach right now.
Yeah, but that's only there because Daniel Bryan did it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Their
Really,
reunions,
dude.
their fucking family reunions must be awkward, knowing that they both slept with a fucking stepfather.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, John Laurinaitis is married to their mom, isn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a whole weird ass family affair, dog. Like
Incest is
I forget
wincest.
about that. Well,
Apparently.
at least they like it.
That's probably why John didn't want to marry Nikki. He went in on that weird shit.
Probably, dude. But can you blame John Cena
Oh, absolutely.
for not
Probably
like
didn't
trying
want
to?
to deal with my name is John Laurinaitis.
That guy just sounds like the
People
most,
power.
I'm John Laryngitis.
he is the most boring sounding fuck on this planet.
He is.
I
really
have no
is.
Wasn't he
idea.
the guy that also popularized the cutter that and then Randy Orton uses?
The ace cutter.
That's
I
what
think
he
called it.
claims. That's what he claims. But I
In
saw that
reality, it was
popularized by DDP. Thank you. I was getting there. Because that's the first person I ever saw use it.
Yeah, but Johnny Ace used it before him. But here's the thing:
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain somebody probably used it even before he did. It's just obviously it's hard to track once you get to like the 80s and stuff who used it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's fair. But let's focus on who uses it now, which is Randy Orton and
Randy Orton's
Kevin Owens.
Randy Orton's just made it fucking his own with the RKO and
Randy out of nowhere Orton.
Mhm.
And there's another
Awesome.
Jimmy Hart appearance.
It's Donkey Donk
I'm
Man.
gonna be honest.
What are we up at now? Are we up at 5 or 6?
6 overall, 2 just in the Rumble match.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't know what I think of Kevin Owens currently using the stunner.
I actually like it.
I like it. I like
Owens using the stunner?
Hell yeah.
I'm for it.
It doesn't feel like it
I think
has
he does
the
it
same,
well.
I don't think it has the same impact. I'm gonna be honest as it did with Stone Cold use it though.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something off about the way he does it. I can't even put my finger on what
It's
it
still
is.
better than Cena's springboard stunner, though.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna disagree with that at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And there goes Jim.
And Turbo is probably because most people in the modern era do not know how to properly sell a stunner. Thank you very much.
That might be it, to be honest.
What they need to do is watch some compilations on The Rock selling.
Thank
yeah,
you
the
very
fucking-
much.
The fucking handspring stunner.
Hey, DiBiase is finally out.
Hooray! And to think, Ted DiBiase once held the record for longest time spent in the Rumble.
Well, at the very least, though, nobody will ever sell a stunner as badly as Linda McMahon did.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
That was bad.
Wait, what about Donald Trump?
That was better than Linda McMahon.
Yeah, it
Really?
was.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Believe me, it was terrible, but it was still fucking a lot better than Linda McMahon's no stunner.
Yep. Yeah. He didn't even. He didn't even really touch her, to be quite
No,
honest.
he didn't. I will say this though. Props to the fucking tombstone she took from Kane. She went.
Oh,
stiff, She
yeah.
went stiff as a
Jeez.
fucking board.
Yeah, she
That's-
took it like a champ, dude.
I mean, her head was nowhere near the fucking.
There's Hogan!
Yeah, there he is, but there's no
Dan,
music.
Dan, Dan.
There's no
Dun,
music,
dun, dun,
guys. There's no music.
Ah,
No music.
damn it.
There will be later,
Damn it.
though, I'm sure. We can't have a show without
Yeah,
music.
I know that.
Oh,
No, we
and-
can't.
Full
We
slip
missed
is
the
right.
There goes
Turbo
Jimmy.
remix.
Snuck up.
No,
I'll give him this. The first person he took out was the murderer, so.
Yeah. Props to Hogan
Wonderful.
for that. I wonder if we'll actually see if Hogan will make an appearance at the Super Showdown Blood Money show.
I mean,
Probably.
I
It
wouldn't
seems
be
to be the only time-
surprised.
it seems to be the only time he actually
What the
appears
fuck
now is
kind
for
of
the
big
fucking
boot was that?
Saudi
That
shows.
was
A very
poor.
bad one. A very bad one.
Oh, was Hogan the last person, by the way?
Probably.
Oh, we've got to be,
No.
we got to
I
be
think
getting
there's
down to
5
the
more
last
after
couple.
Hogan.
Okay.
I said probably. I didn't say yes. Because it wouldn't surprise me if he got the number 30 spot. He's the WWE champion at this point.
Nope, we've still got 5 more people after Hogan.
And there goes Tito.
All right, cool. As long as Hogan doesn't win, I'm good, man.
I'm afraid I may have some bad news for you.
I'm
What?
afraid I've got some bad news.
Where's Bad News Brown at?
Eliminated.
Well, who do you think?
I know.
Really, who do you think is gonna win this?
Cunt Hogan.
Probably, yeah. Although, if I recall, it was either this or the other one he won. He wasn't actually set to win, I think, until the day somebody else was supposed to win. Then Hogan, politicked his way to win the match, even though he didn't need it.
Which match? 'Cause there's 1,000 of them.
Oh god, yeah, he's done that like 1,001 times, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
Who
I mean,
is
that's
now
why we
king?
had the fiasco.
Shawn
with
Michaels.
Shawn
Michaels in
Michaels.
2005. Yeah, because originally they were supposed to have a best of series, and then Hogan backed out. So Michaels was like, "Well, fuck you. You're not
Yeah,
going to do to me what you did to Bret Hart 20 years ago, or whenever it was when
Well, it would've
when
been
Hogan
about-
came
We
out at
just lost somebody
WrestleMania
coming
9.
in. Oh,
Oh shit!
Sean was barely
Oh.
in the ring.
I
He was
know.
in there for like 12 seconds or so.
That's got to be the
Well-
shortest Rumble match for HBK ever.
Yeah, right. Well, he
Oh
was
yeah,
still on the
Michaels was
roster
in
at
there
that
for
time.
only 12 seconds.
He wasn't main event Michaels yet, guys.
No, not even fucking mid-card Michaels yet.
Yeah.
Not for another year or two, anyway. No, well, actually 2 years, yeah. Big showdown here between arguably the number 1 and 2 of the company at the moment.
hmm
The only other person that could potentially be number 2 is Macho, but
I keep forgetting. Did Macho ever get the WWE Championship?
yeah, he won it twice, I think.
Oh, okay.
Won
Just
it
checking, because that would have been
Which Mania did
sacrilegious.
Macho Man Randy Savage win it from?
4 and 8.
Okay.
To be honest, they could have quite easily just kept him in the title picture constantly. He was
All right, now listen. The two of you do not get up. Excuse me.
nice.
Yo, that's like the Rumble in 2017 where everyone was laying on the apron when Braun and Undertaker were confronting each other. Everybody was laying on the apron taking a nap. There was like 10 people.
That's
Oh,
the
hello,
Warlord.
Barbarian.
Oh, is it the Barbarian or the Warlord? I can't tell. Oh, it's the Barbarian, yeah.
Barbarian. Warlord's already been, and he lasted for longer than 2 seconds.
Still, you got it. Who was? I think it was. Wasn't it Pat Patterson that came up with the concept for the Rumble?
Yeah, I believe it was Patterson.
Yeah. Like, props to the guy. You know, coming up with arguably the best fucking match in wrestling history.
Mm,
Definitely one of them for sure.
Well, it's the most popular, without
Mhm.
question.
mhm.
Did they do the Saudi Rumble last year or not? I can't remember. I know they did one the year before, but
They did what, sorry?
did they do a Saudi Greatest Rumble show last year?
They did one in 2018.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he was
Not a
they
Greatest
skipped it
Rumble,
last
but
year.
they
Yeah, oh, fair enough.
had a Battle Royal last year.
I
but
didn't watch the show last year. I couldn't remember if they did it or not.
Yeah, they had a Battle Royal, but not a Greatest Royal Rumble.
Didn't the Saudi guy win it? What's his name? Masood or something?
Oh, Mansoor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I thought he did.
They still haven't done
No,
anything.
no. Wait a minute. Whoa. Mansoor, the last show that they had, Mansoor had a match with Cesaro that he won. But the
Oh,
time
okay.
before that, yes, he did win the Battle Royal.
Oh,
The only time he seems to fucking wrestle is at the Saudi shows. He never seems to be on. I mean, he did the pre-show commentary for a takeover, but that was it. I haven't actually seen him wrestle apart from the Saudi shows.
It's been said that the only reason why they signed him was part of the Blood Money contract.
Yeah,
That's why he's there. So,
it makes sense.
it's been said, it hasn't been proven, but it is, it wouldn't surprise me. Because it's not, and that wouldn't so much be WWE, that'd be more on the Saudi people.
mm-hmm.
From what I saw, he's actually a pretty good wrestler. It's just never gets fucking used for anything.
No, but that's probably how they want to. They want him to be their representative. Is what I'm trying to
I
say.
guess he's also the special attraction for the Saudi shows as well. I guess.
That's what I mean.
Mm.
And I mean, like you said it yourself. He's not bad in the ring, so at least they chose a good representative.
True. And there goes the Warrior.
It still got me when somebody
Even though
said
the Warrior
when
just ran right back in.
somebody called Mansoor the foreign Seth Rollins. Pretty sure I died.
Yeah, he does look a bit like Seth Rollins, doesn't he? He looks like a mix of Seth Rollins and Muhammad Ali.
You said it, not me.
Alright, who's next?
Muhammad Ali, is it? No, is it? Mustafa
Kaylee Ray.
Not Muhammad Ali. Mustafa Ali. Fucking hell.
It's her. It's
Yeah, that's what I was
Hercules.
about to say.
Oh boy, Hercules!
Hercules.
Another guy who was with the company for fucking years and did practically nothing.
That seems like a lot of WWF during this time. I had a lot of people who were there that just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, poor Landorf.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a really talented guy, but unfortunately, again, because they had that fucking 4-year championship reign with Hulk Hogan, nobody was really given a chance to be anything but fucking Monster of the Week or Villain of the Week for Hogan for years.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Because Hogan sucks. Anyway.
There's no question about that. I take it while
I'm not even saying that to be an ass.
No, I
but you were
completely
saying.
agree with you. I was just gonna ask while I was gone earlier. Did our resident lolicon come back at any point?
No.
No. Okay.
He's
Pretty
still
sure he-
dead.
Yeah, he's gone for the night. He did post something in CGGP, but he's gone.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I only know because I keep getting the freaking notifications on my phone.
Obviously, probably spending some time with the blow up doll now.
Man, I hope that boy goes to Vegas and get laid, man. Jesus.
He's only got a couple months before he becomes a wizard.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad that I had some wild teenage years and knew some loose women. Because goddamn, man, I couldn't survive trying to get some vagina the age that I'm at right now. Good night. You just get to feeling old and tired, and that chase is not as exciting as it used to be. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
It's Mr.
Mr. Perfect.
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 Yeah. All right, so look at who we have in the ring here. I wonder who's gonna win. Could it be Barbarian? Of course, it's not
It's
fucking
gonna-
Barbarian.
It's gonna be Hercules, clearly.
Of course.
Oh
it's
man,
not.
Hercules.
And there goes Barbarian.
And goodbye.
Goodbye, Barbarian.
Please just toss Hogan out. I don't care about no one else. Just toss Hogan out right now, please. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Perfect's trying.
I'm going for Mr. Perfect right now.
Oh God, where was all this
Even-
fucking talent and charisma when he gave birth to Curtis Axel?
Joe
There
Hen-
goes Hercules.
And goodbye, Hercules.
How
Are you
is
talking
it?
about Michael McGillicuddy?
Yeah. How is it everybody in this ring,
Oh.
Hogan's the one that's still alive?
You raise a very good point. Steroids give you extra lives, apparently.
Well, considering
He
all
did
I always
his
look at
words
it
in
this way, like-
moderation.
You guys wanted to get out Hogan. Everyone should stop focusing on each other and just get to Hogan.
Well, that's what they're doing at the moment. Both of them are focusing on
Wow.
Hogan.
I meant when there was more of them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because Hogan could very easily beat these two.
Do love Rude's trunks here, or his tights.
There it is.
He's got knocked through
And
them,
there goes-
though.
Yeah. Please no.
There goes Rick
Oh.
Rude.
Nope.
And
He's staying in it, boys.
and
Now, if you can guess who's going to win this, I will be shocked because we have two unbelievable talents here. Well, one unbelievable talent who's worth two, and then we have Hulk Hogan on the mat who...
Mhm.
We have an amazing talent who should have got more of his just dues, and then we have Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Ooh, kick to the face.
ouch. And he's actually stiffing Hogan a little bit. Yikes.
Can't blame
I
him.
don't blame him, but yeesh.
Oh, going for the perfect
Piece
flex.
of shit. Taking everyone.
Oh, he
Taking
actually
my
hits him with
push.
the perfect
Taking
flex.
my.
And he no-sells the fucking thing.
Because of course he
Exactly.
would.
Because Hulk Hogan.
Here's the thing, I can't be angry about this because I love it when The Fiend does it.
Yeah, but the Fiend is actually cool.
True.
Like, I really hope that what we're not doing is putting the Universal title back on Goldberg.
I don't.
I really
think we
hope that's
are.
what we're not doing.
I can't see them doing it.
The recent rumor
Yo,
is going to be Triple
because-
H versus Goldberg. So
Really?
And that would be okay. I don't want to see
I can't see
Roman and
that. I
Goldberg
can't see
for
that
the
being
title.
for the title.
I don't want to see that shit.
Bye bye.
And there it is.
Okay. Count Hogan won. We can count the lights and go home now.
Turbo, good news. There's music.
All right.
When he comes,
I'm gonna wait till
crashing down,
the
'cause
music.
cocaine has arrived. Do. Sorry, Vince, I can't wrestle. I'm as high as a kite. Do. Well, you hurt my friends. I don't give a fuck. With the wife of the love sponge, good old Bubba Ratty cook. I am a real cunt Hogan. Fight for my right to go over again. I am a real cunt Hogan. Fight for my right. Ho, hi there, Brutai. There you go.
That's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I didn't even
That
get.
Yes,
never
yes.
gets old.
Been a year coming, that guy.
Never gets old. Never gets old. I don't care.
Anyways, I wanted to say, so Mr. Perfect was originally supposed to win
Yep.
this Rumble,
Of
and
course
then
he was.
Hogan politicked his way through.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
Of course he did.
Here's the thing: you gotta remember, this was back before the Rumble was the main event. When it was the main event for WrestleMania, so there was nothing on the line here, and they were gonna use it to get Mr. Perfect over with a new audience because he was still pretty new at this time. And Hogan said no, brother, and said no, I'm gonna win, and fucking just shit all over Mr. Perfect's chance at getting into the limelight in a big way. So I hope you like mid-card, Mr. Perfect, because that's where you're staying.
Mid card for life.
Yep, I'm going to just put that out there because we've got a little over a minute left. So, it's been a while, guys, so let's see if we can remember how to do this. Ratings for the show overall, and remember, it's out of 10. And you can do halves if you want.
Out of 10, huh?
Yep, I'm
I'm gonna give two ratings, one for the overall and one for the actual Rumble.
Okay. I'm still only going to count one.
I'll say
but
this-
Go for it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll say this about the actual Rumble. It wasn't actually too bad of a Rumble. I mean, yeah, Hogan won, which is
Boring.
disappointing.
It was
But
a decent Rumble.
the Rumble
Yeah,
itself
well-
wasn't actually too bad. I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
Fair enough.
As for the show overall, the Rumble can't really make up. Can try, but it can't really make up for the rest of the show being kind of a bit of a stinker. So I'm honestly gonna give it a 3.
Okay. Wiz, Scarecrow, what about you guys?
Like with Thunder, I'm gonna give 2 separate ratings: one for the Rumble match and one for the show as a whole. The show as a whole, overall, the Rumble really could not save it. It's a 2 for me. But for the Rumble match, I'd probably give it a 6.5. Would have been the 7 had Hogan not won. But we all know Hogan was gonna win.
Scarecrow?
Okay, 2 separate ratings. Rumble overall. For me, Hogan winning, that cuts the price in half for me, so 5. And then for the overall rating, show overall was kind of a dud, and I hate to have to say this, but I agree with Wiz, it was the 2. What about you, Turbo?
I'm not going to get 2 ratings because I missed over half of the Rumble match itself.
Fair enough.
But the matches throughout the night, they were mostly mediocre at best. There was nothing outstanding on the show. Nothing terrible. Well, the opening match was a bit of a stinker, but it was kind of just up and down in terms of quality, from anywhere from boring to mediocre. And then the Royal Rumble match, from what I saw, was okay. I'll give it. Again, bear in mind I only caught half the Rumble. I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay. Good.
All right, so
Well, there you go.
yeah, there you go. Obviously, Opie was here as well, but he had to leave, so he will not be giving it a grade, of course. So, that was episode 16. We're finally done it after a year of waiting. And next episode we do will be Blowjob Mania with Mania 6, and really looking forward to that.
Blowjob Mania.
Really looking forward to that, just for the main event, and thank you very much for watching, people.
See ya.
Good morning.
Bye, guys.